Hello. Oh, hi.
Hello!
I ran out of intro music, so I had to unmute like 5 seconds before you started the countdown.
I'm still stuck in 1 second. Yep, I'm out now.
Pain.
Whoa,
Oh, there we
whoa,
go.
microphone's way too loud. There we are. Now I'm good. Now I'm good.
Let me know if you guys can hear me and him perfectly fine.
Hello.
Same here, same
hi,
here.
Brian.
I'm finally back. I think everyone's finally here.
Hello there.
Hello there.
General Kenobi!
Why is Spike telling me to fall over? I'm not gonna
Lol.
fall over. I'm not walking anywhere.
By the way,
I don't have a stream going on, so all I did was
Uh-oh.
write in the chat, "Hey guys, can I join, please?"
I saw that.
I
I saw that.
accidentally invited you to a server. My bad.
Whoops.
I wanted to turn your volume up, and I hit the wrong button.
Can't hear me. Okay, so I need to turn my volume
He
up
is
too.
too loud.
I'm
Okay.
trying to keep my... I'm trying to... Okay, so you two can be heard just fine, but for some reason, I cannot, Why is mine not popping up further? Why is the microphone still at goddamn... Oh, God. Now, can you hear me? Can you hear me much better or not really?
There's
I can hear you just fine.
It's my stream that's having the issues. My stream that's having the issues.
Unfortunately, I can hear you. I'm kidding.
Oh, I am so sorry. Okay. Let's see.
Let me just
Let's see.
pop this on social media. How's everybody doing?
Can you guys... Doing okay, you guys? How are you guys doing?
Oh, nope, that's not what I wanted to type.
We're good here. How are you?
How art thou?
Okay, I've tried to fix up the audio and make it even louder, but
Your mic
it's
is
not
fine,
changing
okay.
anything in OBS. Okay, why is this not functioning?
This is why I'm not live streaming.
Someone said we unfortunately can hear you three. Thank you.
Okay.
Hello from Italy. Hi. Wow. Italy.
Is this better? Is
Italy's
this better?
great. Have your pre-order buttons ready. I have a Hasbro Pulse button on my Stream Deck. Here, look. I'm going to press a button, and it'll open Hasbro Pulse.
Okay, now this probably will work. I can probably hear me a lot better now.
When does fan first start? In 30 minutes. We're just here to hang out because we're weirdos.
Yeah. Get to talk about random nonsense. Okay.
Random nonsense.
Has the audio been fixed?
I don't know. You're not even doing a stream. Can anyone hear me?
Well,
better?
I don't know
Is
what
this
you two
audio?
are doing.
I'm fine. I'm just standing here looking at my chat. There's more people from Italy?
Same
Holy
here,
crap.
same here.
Hello.
I'm here looking at my dirty fingernails.
Nice. Maybe you should clean
I
those.
don't. I'm looking at the terrible photos
I can feel my
of,
eardrums exploding.
Red's Prime, and Prime Megatron.
They look cool, don't they?
No, they don't.
You're
it's
weird.
Red.
So
Wait,
Red's been steadily
We
improving.
revealed that?
It's they were found in a store.
Yeah, store in Taiwan. Okay, finally I got the audio fixed here. You know what's interesting about those? Do you know what's interesting about the account that posted those?
Oh, I've seen it. I know. It's so weird. I don't understand what is happening there, but you know, it's just I'm not gonna look at it anymore because what the feck? I'm a Romanian, but live in Italy. Nice. My dog's barking, and nobody else is home. That's pain.
I think I can guess who exactly did it then.
It's
Oh, no.
So
no, it's
here's the thing. So for those in chat who don't know, those Red, Prime, and Megatron pictures
And
come from an
Thundercracker.
account that specializes in taking photos of action figures next to women's cleavage.
next to her
Because
own
apparently-
cleavage. It's just like
Oh.
this. She just goes, "Look here, brand new GI Joe." That take picture and then posts it on Instagram.
Yeah, I totally don't follow that account already.
Spiky.
It's like
I
have these people never heard of porn before?
paused my Warzone game to watch this.
God damn it!
Why are you playing Warzone at 9 in the morning? What's wrong with you?
I don't know. I'm gonna say this. I'm definitely on board with these figures, but I need the damn knockout first.
Knockout's still available
I'm not
at Walmart.
into any of them.
If he's still available at Walmart.
Yeah, Red doesn't come out in Australia. They don't release down here because nobody wants them, and I'm quite happy with that.
I didn't want them, and then I heard Knockout was pretty good, so I want to get him. And then I'm just basing the Prime Optimus and Megatron off of the feedback from Knockout saying that he was good,
Yeah.
and I'd assume that these ones are as well.
What about your supplier?
Oh, the supplier. Lol. Nah, no one buys Red through him either. Like, you can, but no one does.
People buy
Nobody
Red here,
wants
like
them.
it hits shelves and then it's gone.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
that's weird.
Yeah, where I live, it's like there's still a couple of Red Soundwaves on the shelf because I heard Soundwave was really, really bad. But like, that's it. The Red stock hits the shelves and then disappears. It's probably a case of Walmart doesn't order a ton of it, but they do order it and it does go. It leaves the shelves. So
That is interesting. That is not something I would have expected.
yeah, it all depends on
Yeah,
where you live
I
and
hear
what
it's
people
the
are
same
interested in.
thing. We'll find like one or two Cheetors or the RC, but we won't find like a whole box of them.
Okay.
So someone said bought the Knockout, can confirm he's pretty good, but like does not scale with anyone. Well, Red's made in its own scaling. This was 6-inch. It's for
Yeah.
it's for like these like little 6-inch action figures. So
Yeah,
You're
it's
saying
kind of like
these when it's not on either of our screens. It's only on yours. Like-
it's kind of like the Construct Bots or the Hero Mashers, where it's kind of just not made for scale. It's just made for its own thing.
Someone just said Dr.
I can
Lockdown really
hold up
complaining about
figures.
breasts. Yeah, I mean,
No, I'm not complaining about it. I'm complaining about people who don't know that porn is a thing.
So
Why would
scale.
they follow an account like that?
Hashtag Dr. Lockdown is anti-breast.
Ow, you were very loud. Scale hasn't really been a thing in Transformers since like Siege, because back in the day they didn't really care. Plus with Transformers, there's no such thing as scale because everything changes sizes based on what the narrative wants. Like in a shot in Beast Wars, Dinobot is 290 feet tall on a mountain just so that he looks cool. So there really isn't such
Pretty
thing
I
as
love the shot
scale.
where Ironhide and Ratchet are two different sizes,
Yeah,
or like
so when people complain about
Hoist is driving
scale
grapple
in
or something.
Transformers, there's no such thing. Do I have a Discord server? Yes, but the invites are a bit wonky at the moment. I put one up and it dies, so I'm trying to fix it.
Mine's functioning.
You need to get the permanent link, not the
Oh, I know.
temporary one.
I put permanent links up there, and then people tell me I can't get in. I'm like, what the hell? I don't get it.
Maybe they can't figure it out. Maybe they can't figure out Discord.
Maybe Discord is just not great.
It's not.
Discord's it's better than other applications. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
but you gotta-
certainly better than
Yeah, but if you want it to
Skype
be
and
good, you
Zoom.
have to pay for it.
And then they tried to get everyone to invest in NFTs, and they all got told to fuck off.
NFTs. I laughed
You're
so
just
hard when it
jealous of
crashed.
my Dr. Lockdown NFT.
You made a Dr.
How do I
Lockdown
not
NFT?
own myself?
No, you're not allowed to own yourself.
We
Hoist
own you.
Steal it.
Hoist driving
no one
Huffer.
will
Yes.
ever know.
Well, no, Grindor's taller because Grindor is based off of a different helicopter, and that helicopter was bigger than Blackout's because Blackout's helicopter was discontinued just before Revenge of the Fallen's production, so Grindor's a different chopper, hence why he's bigger. That's not because his legs are buff, it's because he's just a different vehicle.
And yet they have the same screen model.
Well, yeah, because you know how expensive it is to make another screen model?
Plus, also, I mean,
Law
where are they
breaks-
going to change?
Law breaks down the moment costs are involved.
I mean, that movie was chalked to begin with because of all the writer's strike and the director's guild strike.
I
and-
will not accept Revenge of the Fallen slander. It is one of the best. It is hilarious.
Revenge of the Fallen's terrible.
I went to the theater to watch it with my dad, and when we came back, he was like, yeah, it was a good film. I enjoyed it. It was funny. Everyone was laughing, and I was like, Yeah.
So I went to see Revenge of the Fallen in IMAX at the IMAX theater on Sydney Harbor. Do you know what I'm talking about, Doc?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
I went.
redid that theater. They redid
Oh,
it.
oh, interesting. So I went there to go see it with my dad, and it was like 2 days before it was gonna be taken out of theaters, because like it had done its run and it was gonna be removed. And so I went in there, and the theater was still packed.
Yeah, that's weird.
And
You
we,
forget that Transformers was huge back then.
but even still, the movie was like it's on its last legs. It was gonna be on DVD a couple months after that, but people were still going to the theater to watch it. And there was a dude like a couple seats to the left of us who cried when Optimus Prime got stabbed in the back.
Oh, my childhood trauma.
Between Revenge of the Fallen and The Last Night, which is worse? The Last Night, by far.
The last night.
Yeah.
The Last Night makes no
However,
sense.
at least neither of them are as insulting as Age of Extinction.
Well, no. Here's the thing. Revenge of the Fallen has its redeeming moments with the forest battle, some of the visuals, like the CGI is really good. But the story is crap, the acting's not great, and the jokes make no sense. Age of Extinction is a really bad movie, but visually it looks really, really good, like shot-wise. And Lockdown was just great.
I will always defend the Dinobot chase. I love that scene.
I will always defend...
I just hate how the film constantly it refers to how dumb its viewers are, and that's what really gets me angry.
I will always defend Ratchet's death. I think that's one of the best scenes in any of the Transformers films because of how it's shot, the music composition, the sound design, the lighting, the sense of scale, and the sense of emotion that they actually put in this film. I wasn't expecting it.
I think with any Transformers film before The Last Night, there's some redeeming quality to it where it's like either it's good or not good, but I can ignore it, or not good but kind of hilarious and kind of funny to watch at the same time, just even ironically. But with The Last Night, it's dry. There's nothing.
The Last Night has one redeeming quality to me. Nitro Zeus. That is the only redeeming quality The Last Night has is Nitro Zeus. Maybe Hot Rod.
Hang on.
What?
Don't forget Cogman as well.
I didn't like Cogman. I
And
found him really
Anthony
annoying.
I like Cogman.
Oh, also Sir Anthony Hopkins.
I also found him kind of annoying. Just the
Thank you.
Boom,
rambling.
bitch, get out of the way. Boom, bitch, get out of the way.
That was cool, but like the rambling he does throughout the film, I'm just like, get on with it, please.
Off the sub.
Infernicus was also pretty cool.
He was. I mean, if he did more, he'd be really cool. I want a new toy of Infernicus. Give us like a
I
Titan
didn't
class
give a
Infernicus.
crap about Dragonstorm. Dragonstorm is stupid.
Is your PO box
Same.
still open? No, I closed it because shipping prices are going through the roof. So I just shut it down because there's no point.
So
it cost me
this is kind of-
150 Canadian dollars to ship a MPO1 from Australia to me. I'm not,
Ugh.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
nah.
this is kind of important, and I need to get this message out. Everyone out there, I saw a Brawn on the shelf, and I got really depressed about that. Please, give a home to a Brawn. Please let him
I
in.
thought this was gonna
Let
be
him in your
something
house.
important.
He's an adorable little lad that's charming as hell.
Braun's
Either
great.
he's going to get you a girlfriend or he's going to cheat on your girlfriend, but either way, you're going to be happy that you had a girlfriend.
What?
To be honest, are you talking about if you're talking about Studio Series Bumblebee Brawn? He's all right. I don't think he's the best Studio Series figure, but he's all right.
He's adorable.
He's not the best Studio Series figure, but I think he's one of the best of the Bumblebee movie Studio Series figures.
He's
Just-
a
You
rambunctious
haven't
little
seen
lad.
RC yet. You guys haven't handled
Well,
RC.
yeah, 'cause she's
RC
not
is
here
something
yet.
That's a
else.
whole lot of woman right there.
Actually, no, not really.
RC?
She's small.
Peak RC. Like, hands down, the best RC I own.
Yeah, your hands better be down, mister.
I mean, I only own one RC, and two RCs. That's Earthrise, which we all know about Earthrise, and Legacy, which I thought was just okay.
Oh, I just got a $5 super chat.
You're blocked.
Cool. How did I get the Blitzwing? I imported from a store in Singapore called Robo because I gave up on getting things locally. They come out too late and they sometimes don't show up at all. So I just import from Singapore through a friend who does it for me, pretty
Yeah,
much. And
stores in Singapore are starting to get toys like Blitzwing, Motormaster, and G-Axis. So
yeah. Well, they got Blitzwing about 3 weeks ago.
yeah.
Motormaster's due out later, but the Big W toy sale here, so that's how I got the Motormaster. I should probably grab Motormaster just for shits and giggles.
Meanwhile, they're refusing to show or to release the deluxe class figures. Also, it's kind of funny because the last time we did one of these streams, they revealed Motormaster, did they not?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
And now you have it.
Yeah. As I said last night when I got him into camera, I'm scared to move the joints because they're so loud they're gonna wake people up. Everything is
I know.
ratcheted
I
on
was
this
on a
thing.
I was on a voice
Everything's
call.
ratcheted.
I was on a voice call the other day with Andrew Sorahan from on Twitter, and he was messing with Motormaster, and all I could hear was click, click, click.
They're so
That
good.
reminds me of that reminds me of my Omega Supreme. I tried to do that in the middle of the night, and I swear I don't know how that thing stays together with the ratchet joints that loud.
Okay, so this one requires
That's
a
kind of
little.
what happened.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, you go. You
Okay,
go.
this requires a little bit of context, but my buddy Spikey just sent a $2 super chat, and he's like, "Here's $2 towards the GDO Ironhide." So on Bai, there was a GDO Ironhide, the leader class one, for sale, and Bai's doing another sponsor video with me, so I bid on it to buy it for the sponsorship thing, and then I lost it, and I was like, whatever, blah blah blah. I go on Discord the next day and find out that he's the one who bought it instead of me. He outbid me randomly, and so now I just keep bugging him about it. Like, he stole my
Spikey, you've been called out now.
That's why you don't share your random buy and eBay auctions. You
Well,
keep
no,
them to yourself.
the thing
as
is-
selfish as it is,
The
don't
thing
do
is,
it.
he bid on it before I told him that I had also bid on it. Like, I put a sniper bid down, and then he puts an even bigger sniper bid down, and then I find out that he outbid me. So I'm just like, no. So now every
So,
time
Spikey, I'm not subscribing to you then.
every time I see a listing on there, I tell him, "This is mine. Do not touch."
I've rarely used buy. The only time I used buy was for the Wonderfest Minerva, and it was so rare that it ended up being really cheap.
I
Okay.
I found a G1 Star Saber on there for $30, and it's on its way, and I'm very happy.
Ooh,
People are actually jealous that you have that Minerva, by the way.
Yes, I have someone, that same person, Spikey, was like, if Dr. Electron ever sells it, I will buy it off him.
I'm not selling that.
I figured.
Confused Cabal, thanks for the super chat. I am feeling a lot better, and they're totally going to do a Studio Series Bumblebee Skywarp. They don't hip trios anymore. God, remember like 10 years ago when they used to just do 2 Seekers and call it quits? That was so annoying.
Or
Oh,
remember
robots
classics?
in disguise. Let's do a Skywarp, but no Thundercracker.
Pretty much.
what about classics where we had 1,000 Seekers?
Yeah. I'm still a Tetrajet fuck. I love the Tetrajet from Siege, and I just wish we got more of it.
I'm doing the Bumblebee Tetrajets. That's going to be my Seeker collection.
I got Brawn in alt mode. Take that back, Dr. Lockdown.
No, I cannot take Brawn back from you because I never gave it to you. I have mine and you have yours.
No, take what you said back about. He's okay, I guess. I don't like his smelly features.
I thought you were about to say I don't
That's
like
exactly
his
what you
smelly
said.
feet.
Toilet seat head. Toilet seat alternate mode.
I don't like his feet pick. They were too blurry.
They were too
That is one thing I'll never get. I do not understand the obsession with feet.
Thanks,
pic.
Dark Twilight, for the $5. You have a Discord? Yes, I do. I'm trying to work on getting the links working again because they're being stupid.
Did you hear about someone made a joke with me and then they kind of went to it, but I want to make an OnlyFans where I'm only posting pictures of Transformers feet.
You'd have like
People
2
would do that
subscribers,
just
and
for
it
the
would be
meme.
2
People
weirdos.
would subscribe for the meme. They'd subscribe for the meme, and
I'm
then it would
thinking
just
about it.
lol.
Refresh.
Also, I find it really funny that my stream playlist for the music is on shuffle and is playing all of the Xenoblade tracks, despite the fact that nobody showed up to the Xenoblade stream yesterday.
I'm just discovering what Xenoblade is. I'm not a gamer, so.
Yeah, we need
Xenoblade is
to
a
get
masterpiece.
we need to get Brian on the video games. Brian, they're restarting the
Video
servers.
games.
They're restarting the servers for War 4 and Fall of Cybertron. You got to play now.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently some fan said something along those lines where they said, "Oh yeah, we fan made the servers or some shit."
There's an
It seems
actual
pretty good.
there's like a whole video on it. I'm going to wait and see what happens before I actually try it. I want to know how stable the servers will be. But I have the game for both
Yeah.
PC and PS3, which are the two servers they're going to have now, so
I
Firefly
should probably get it
27 is
for
in-
PC. Sorry.
Yo, oh sorry, no, you first.
I should probably get it for PC, although I couldn't find where it's available.
oh, you would have
It's
to you'd
not.
have to buy a stream key. Ah,
But
it's
they're
up.
not available anymore.
It is up. The stream
Oh
is up.
yay! Also, fan page, Firefly27's in the chat telling you to play Metroid. He's just telling you, please play Metroid.
Oh god, people want me to do Warhammer something, whatever it
Don't
is.
touch
just for the...
Warhammer. Warhammer is a rabbit hole you
Yeah,
don't need to get into.
Why didn't you make a reference to Warhammer? I don't know, because I don't know anything about Warhammer
No, we need to get
and
Brian.
don't care.
We need to get Brian playing Warzone. That would be so funny watching you play Warzone.
I play a little bit of Minecraft. I do a little trolling.
I just every time like I have a person who's just getting into video games or they're just like trying to get out of their comfort zone of a specific genre of video games, I'm like, you know what, you need to play because it'd be funny, Warzone. And every time we play, it's the funniest thing ever. I had my uncle play it the other day, and he was not very good, and it was very fun to watch.
Ah, yeah.
Oh yeah, Diamond Bolt, we're gonna call you out. But anyways.
What? Why are we calling Bolt out?
I don't know.
I thought he was coming in, but no.
Well,
I
he's
mean, he
tired.
offered, but he just wanted to sleep.
Yeah, he's
Don't
tired.
forget, it's almost 1 a.m. on my end, so...
Nah, we
I don't
Yeah.
really care.
What do you think about
I
movie
wonder if-
Skyhammer? I love that toy. It's really good.
Oh, yeah. I wish I could review that toy. That is such a good toy.
I only
My Laser Prime review has been rendered.
Hey,
Yay.
he's the one that got retooled into Drift, right? Skyhammer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
yes.
have the Drift.
They
version.
also... I have the original, and I also have the original from when I was a kid, and I also got a dirt cheap BotCon Machine Wars Sandstorm from it. All in
Dude.
green and bronze.
He goes for like 7.
I gotta say, that music that they got playing during the live stream, Dreadwing is punishing his Gatling gun is illin.
Is it
Is
actually
that
that?
actually what...
No, but it
Okay.
sounds like it should be. and
Okay,
I
because
want
we
that.
not-
can't
I'm
we
not
can't
listening
unmute
to that.
we can't unmute the stream, otherwise we'll get content matched again.
Yeah, definitely. God.
Oh, I've had
it's
that
so
happen.
frustrating.
I know, I don't like it. There's 240 people here. Hello.
I don't know how many people are in my stream.
Stream the Capcom video game God Hand. I've never played a Capcom video game in my life.
Monster Hunter's pretty good. Monster Hunter's damn good.
I've heard Monster Hunter World is pretty good, but I've just never
I
played
got Monster Hunter World for free last week, and do you know how I got it?
it. You stole it from
TJ
GameStop.
TJ Omega.
Would he just give it to you?
Basically, I'm a patron of his, and he basically said, "Yo, I've got some Humble Bundle codes. Just patrons can do whatever they want with them." So, yeah, one of them was Monster Hunter World.
Nice. It's pretty cool of him to do.
Why don't you
Yeah.
brag about your best friend, TJ Omega?
I do not know him
Hey,
that
PC.
well.
What are you expecting to see? Probably Velocitron, but in better photos, or Wave 2, one of those two. Probably the red toys.
I want
we
to see
just
the rest
saw.
of the. I want to see the rest of the Stunticons also that in the chat, Lilith. Yes, I have played Monster Hunter Rise. I made Bo. But I want to see the rest of the
You've
Stunticons.
never touched any.
I
structures.
think it's going to be Legacy Wave 3. Some people were saying, oh, what about Studio Series? They just revealed a wave.
Yeah, and they don't
Yeah,
do
They're not
gonna
studio
do
series
another
in
one.
live streams unless it's 86, based on their 4 minutes.
Yeah, which sucks, but
Which we already know RC is coming out, so...
Did
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
see the new Red Thundercracker Optimus Megatron? I did, and I like Optimus and Megatron. Someone else asked me another question. I lost it. Where's the question? I've never played Street Fighter. Yeah, I'm not a big fighting games person. I played Mortal Kombat once, and I wasn't a fan.
I don't
Yeah,
like violence.
Spiky,
that's
I'm
like
not
me
playing
with
Metal Gear.
shooters. I do not like shooters at all.
Well, guess what? Well, I'm having you download Warzone, and we're gonna. No, I'm kidding.
I refuse.
I mean, it's free. Nah,
Yeah, well.
my buddy and I played it last night to try the new map that they added. We got decimated every time because we don't know the new map. So it was
Lol.
But I got 8 kills.
Lately,
I'll take it.
I've just been playing Xenoblade X in preparation for Xenoblade 3.
Stop trying to implement Xenoblade in my life.
Xenoblade, Blade
Well,
of
that's
Xeno.
that sounds like a you problem. That sounds like a you problem.
Yeah.
Also, one of the new forms, one of the new
That's not what you're
Ouroboros forms.
projecting.
Hey, you two like Bionicle, right? Well,
Yes.
one of the 2 new Ouroboros forms in the new games uses like surfs on the sword like Toalikan.
I know. I love it. I can't wait for those games. I'm so excited. It's been wishlisted on Steam for ages and it hasn't come out. What do you think of
What?
Revenge of the Fallen Dead End? Oh, it looks great. I have it, actually. I like it. You not heard about those 2 new Bionicle games?
No, I said there's a character.
Oh
in Xenoblade
yeah, the
has
one that
new-
looks like what, Dark Souls or whatever.
There's
That looks good.
There's a Dark Souls Bionicle game and then an open world RPG Bionicle game. The second one I just
yeah.
said is on Steam. It's gonna be free. Lego knows about them and has okayed them. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
I didn't know that they okayed them.
Yep.
Awesome.
They had to get legal permission from Lego to use if they were gonna put them on Steam, and so they met with a lawyer, and Lego's like, you can put them up, you just can't charge for the games, and like we didn't plan on charging for them anyways, so thank you.
Nice.
Okay, I think after the stream and stuff, I'll post my Legacy Prime review.
Legacy
So
Laser
nice.
Optimus Prime. I still need that toy. I don't have it yet.
I have a lot of laser primes. I've got Scourge from Robots in Disguise. I've got eHobby G2 Magnus coming in, which is the same mold. I've got the Spy Changer Scourge, the Spy Changer Universe Optimus Prime, Reveal the Shield Optimus Prime, the deluxe class
I love
one.
that figure.
Then also the Titan's Return version, but it's got repro labels to turn it into Action Master Optimus Prime. The Chaos on Velocitron box sets. Laser Optimus Prime, also from
Monkey.
Titan's Return. Then the Fans Hobby version. Then the Legacy version. I may have a problem.
I really want to get the Make Toys versions of Reveal the Shield Laser Optimus because they made their own mold and modified the shoulders to be different so they could do Nova Prime and Scourge, and they look really
Nice.
really cool. They look really sick. 1 minute 30 seconds.
Alex, are any of the non-Netflix Transformers series worth watching? Yes, go watch Cyberverse. Skip the first season and then watch Cyberverse.
Yes.
Cyberverse is a masterpiece.
Cyberverse is actually quite good. People hate on it because it's for kids, but it's actually quite good.
Also, the first season was a bit.
Yeah,
I think
first
some of the
season was weird.
jokes are kind of hit and miss, but
I mean, the general
The final
story of
one?
it, like the direction that they go in, is pretty cool. The Combiner special with Volcanicus was but then the one after that with Tarn, that was good.
I love
Yeah.
the voice of Tarn.
The
And the fact that
subtext in the
Cyberverse
final episode is amazing.
Cyberverse has a higher kill count than like most other Transformers medias. It's nuts.
The final episode of Cyberverse, the subtext about the cycle of violence and overcoming one's disabilities and all sorts of stuff, when you actually look into the final episode and what it's actually saying, it becomes peak Transformers fiction.
Yes.
And I'm not saying that with any piece of irony. I am saying that dead seriously.
Make Toys Battle Tanker is a beast, but it's stupid expensive. Okay, so Battle Tanker, I believe, is on BBTS again. They got a shipment in because Make Toys is like slowly reissuing toys. There, if you want the Nova Prime and then Scourge, there are knockoffs of them available on ShowZ for like $80. So, whoever asked that question.
Tempted,
Oh,
but
they're
I
starting
already have
soon.
14 seconds.
Oh,
13, 12,
No, 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 no.
11, 10, 9,
Shit.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Hashtag
3,
we need Neil
2.
knows.
Oh God.
Okay, so
still music.
It's not showing up on my end.
There's still
It's
music.
not on my end.
I put the
Okay,
link in our
so-
little group chat if you want to use that. Or fans come
Yeah,
first.
I'm there, but mine's basically just blank. It's just completely
Refresh the
completely
page.
To another
Oh, wait, here we go.
Transformers
Yeah, here we
Hasbro
go.
Pulse fan stream. We're excited to have you here.
Here we go.
today.
Yeah, I just
We
it
have a
wasn't
ton of
mine. It
stuff to
wasn't
cover.
mine.
Oh,
so
they're
it's been
gonna
a while
reveal
since we've
Metroplex.
seen you.
I-
We definitely wanted to get.
They
in front
already
of you as
did.
We're starting to hit
I
the summer.
know.
We had to take a little break from our friends.
Here we
over on
go.
G.I. Joe with their Yojo June to just kind of cut in here a little
Yay.
bit and make sure Transformers gets a little bit of love as well. So with that, let me bring in Mark and
Man's
Isabella,
showing
who
up
are
with
going to
an
join me
AirPod
today
Pro.
from the franchise and design teams. Hey, guys.
The
Mark is
layout's
someone
a little
that-
bit more
Good to
professional.
be here.
Like you can
Mark-
see, he's in the
Great to
office.
be
Ben's in the office.
All right. Yeah, we're gonna
Ben's
have
in
a
the
we're gonna have
office
a
and
Mark
fun
is
time
the
today.
one
We
that
got,
usually posts
13
about
total
some of
items
the
to go through for
artistry
product.
concepts. and
Isabella's
stuff
got
like
a
that.
whole bunch of franchise updates. We'll have
Nice.
a pre-order at the end. We'll talk about. And yeah, so I'm going to turn it over to Isabella. She's going to take you guys through some franchise
Okay,
updates,
so
and then
they're
Mark
doing
and I
the
will
whole
be back.
thing. Okay.
Where they reveal
Yeah, the
Alrighty,
franchise
thanks so
stuff
much,
over.
Ben. Mark,
Yes,
I'll catch
the
you in a
useless
little
stuff
bit.
at the beginning. Good.
Let's get this thing
Yeah.
on the road.
Well, it might not be useless. We'll have to
no
see.
pun intended. Sorry, I can't with the corniness. Well, are you ready?
No, I'm not ready.
You, yes, I'm talking to you. Are you ready to become fully
Okay, it's gonna be
immersed into
VR.
the world of Transformers?
Yep, it's the VR.
VR.
Because only you are going to be able to help Optimus Prime
It's a
save the
VR
world
thing.
from Megatron and the Decepticons in this all
Yep.
new super epic virtual reality game
Mm.
at Dave & Buster's. Get ready for Transformers Decepticon
Yeah,
Invasion.
She's-
I don't know.
So you're
going
gonna get to team up in this
What?
brand new
Okay,
virtual
my-
reality
oh
game
my God,
with
my chat.
RC, the Dinobots,
Why?
Bumblebee,
What are they
or
saying?
Ironhide
Bro, why is she
for
hot?
4 completely different narratives. So you're gonna want to play this game over and over again. I
Chat
wanted
be
to get us
simping.
going with something
Chat
really
be
exciting
simping.
off the bat today. So I've got a little sneak peek, just a tease of what's gonna await in this action-packed adventure.
There we go. Now I got the
Let's
chat
take
on
a
my
quick
end.
look.
Oh, wait, hang on.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that's so loud.
Mute it. Mute it. It may be copyrighted.
Yeah, which is a shame because.
Yeah.
You
I mean, okay.
Okay, robot
Looks
designs
like
are
the
actually really
models
cool.
are done. Yeah, I guess so. The chat's saying, God. Even
Someone
my
said
chat's
she
saying,
creeps me
"Oh,
out."
my chat. Lol.
Just jamming out to that vibe.
Okay.
Even
So it's
Busters,
super
sweet.
sneak peek
We don't
tease
have
of
those
what
out
is
here.
now
She feels
available
robotic.
at Dave
Yeah,
and
'cause she's
Buster's.
reading a
So
script.
you
A
guys should
marketing
absolutely
executive.
go
She's a
check it
marketing
out on
executive.
your
Hey,
next
I'm in
game
marketing, I
night
don't sound like
whenever
a
you're
robot.
feeling in the mood. And what's really cool about
Yeah,
this
you're a robot.
particular experience is that Dave and Buster's
You're a
virtual reality
Bionicle.
simulator combines
Bionicles
visuals,
aren't robots,
audio,
they're cyborgs.
and movement. So you're fully
whatever, nerd.
transported into this
I hate
epic battle
Transformers games
between
where
the
you can't
Autobots
play
and
as the
Decepticons,
Decepticons. Yeah,
where
that's
you become
fun
a
when you
part of
can.
the action and save
Yeah,
the
it's
world.
Follow
fine.
Cybertron.
And one of the fun and super exciting things from
And this
a
Transformers
fan
universe,
perspective
that's-
is
that was
for
gonna be
this
cool.
game,
Someone said,
we were
real
able to
question,
bring
why
in
is Mark
iconic
hot?
Transformers talent like Greg Gregor as
Oh.
Grimlock, and of course the
Dude,
legends,
Mark is a total
Eric
babe.
Cullen as Optimus Prime
Good.
and Frank Welker as Megatron.
Good.
Hey, Gavin
So go
is
check it out.
in the
I'm super
chat
stoked
from
about it.
the,
I think that's going to be
GR
like my next Wednesday night
GRDQ?
activity, perhaps.
God,
So.
the chat's
see you
saying this
there.
sounds like an NFT commercial.
And now for something completely different.
Okay, what's completely different?
I am also very thrilled that we have teamed up with Numbskull. Some
I
of you guys may recognize
the
them.
feck is
to bring
Numbskull?
Oh, the
Transformers to
duckies, the
Duck
duckies. Yeah, I
Oh,
see all
right.
these.
Yeah, these are
Yes.
funny. These are
Mhm,
hilarious. I
right,
like
exactly.
them.
Optimus Prime and Megatron,
Megatron
have
with his
joined
siege
the
lips.
ever-growing range of
He's just-
Cubs.
I would have gotten
cosplaying
one of these if I had a
collectible
bath, but I
ducks.
do not
Look
have
at
a
how
bath.
cute
I don't
they
take. I don't
are.
fit in bathtubs. I can't
Even
take
as
baths.
ducks, these
Yeah.
legendary
I would get
Transformers
this
robots look
with
quack
my
and
My
awesome
Little Pony
in all their
Optimus Prime
glorious
if I
detail.
bought that thing.
Optimus Prime will let
Lol.
nothing stand in his way to
I'm
protect the
6'3".
world
I
from
don't
the
sit. I don't fit
Decepticons
in bathtubs, which is
even-
unfortunate.
in duck form. So these guys are designed and engineered by
Aw.
Numbskull Designs. And
Okay,
each
stop
figure
spamming Armada
stands
Starscream or I'm gonna
approximately
kick you.
9 centimeters tall, and they actually come in a collector's
it's better
than
bathtub
spamming
display
balls.
box. Look
The
at
case
this
reminds me
guy.
of the Mighty
We've got
Mugs that came out a
Transformers
while ago.
logo. And I think
Hey,
we've got some
would you rather
images
they
of
spam
Megatron
Armada
as well.
Starscream, or
Yes,
would
he
you
is
rather they
fully
spammed
prepared to
Ball?
bring peace
What? 5 more
through
close jumpers?
tyranny.
I'd
the
rather
Cubs
they
duck
spam
off.
hashtag we need Neil
Look
knows.
at how
No.
smug he looks in his
Yeah,
little
fair.
ducky tail. I can't. I'm actually so
Look, a
stoked for
ball.
these guys. And
Ball,
I should also
man.
mention the display tubs
Someone
are
said
stackable
SSD
so that you have a ton
Someone
of
said
different
want
options
some grapes?
spamming
for
Yes, please.
displaying. Or if you want to just take
Lol.
them out and float them around in the bathtub with you, maybe don't do that. But you've got the option. All right, I've got one more overall.
They're doing
update
it
that
quickly,
I'm
they're doing this
really
well.
excited
Yes.
to talk to you guys about.
It's like they've
I'm gonna take it
learned.
back, all the way back
Yes,
to
they have.
Q1.
G1.
They're talking about G1.
Nostalgia for
Yes.
a product that I am personally
Do I have a movie toy on my desk?
so
Yes, I
excited
do.
for. I can't wait to get my hands
G1.
on one of these myself.
Oh yeah.
It's
this.
Lego Optimus Prime.
Ah, yeah, okay, they have to talk about
This is actually Hasbro's
Oh,
first
yeah.
ever collaboration with the Lego
I built
group.
it. It's fucking
And the
amazing.
I know,
design
it's
teams
great.
and engineers have created
What
a
did someone
fully
say in the chat?
converting
Someone tagged
Lego
me.
Optimus Prime,
SS Gillette
featuring
for
both robot
T-Fin
and his alt
221?
mode.
Who's chat?
This is one of
What?
the few Lego sets that can
In-
actually
in the,
convert
the
between
Hasbro
two
chat.
different modes.
Oh, I never look in
without
that
the
thing.
need
It's
to
always
rebuild
bad.
it. And it's an absolutely
Yeah,
it's
massive
so bad,
set.
so
They need to. They need to turn that off.
Spamming SS Deep Wang.
5,500 Lego pieces.
I know exactly who's
You
doing
mess
it.
with the
In bot mode,
wrong
Optimus
Wang
Prime stands
today.
about 35 centimeters tall. And he's
SS
got a full
Michaela Wen.
19 points of articulation to help with that conversion. He's modeled, of course, after the original G1
I
toy
do
design,
really like-
This thing
and
is
the
really
team
fun.
really knocked it
I
out
do
of the
really like
park
how
I'm
this
with
was
getting
one.
this
designed by
soon.
Joe Kai, who
Incredible
did a lot of
attention to
Armada.
detail. Just look at this. You've got the Autobot Matrix.
I'm getting the
leadership
Lego
even,
Optimus
which
soon,
can be
and
stored
hopefully
inside
they
Optimus
make
Prime's
more
chest
of them.
chamber.
I would like
Yeah.
a
As you
Bumblebee.
saw earlier,
I'd like a
you've got his
Soundwave. I feel like it'd be
iconic
very
ion
easy for them to do.
blaster and
Yep,
an
Yeah.
Energon axe.
If there was a
And the
choice
set also
between
comes
bringing
with
back
a little
Bionicle
Energon
or making a
key,
whole line of Lego
and
Transformers,
there's this
I'm sorry, I'm
cool
picking the
display
Transformers.
flash.
Nah, you're
I
just
would be
being a
against
bitch.
it.
I want
So
the
you can
I want
set
the
it up
Bionicle.
after you've done the entire build and are just able to admire
I
your
wouldn't even
work
care if
with
it's system built.
pride.
By the way,
What
this
is cooler than
Cybernetic
this?
Geek
I am
guy
so,
needs to
so
stop
stoked
spamming in
Yeah,
the
for
chat.
Lego
Yeah,
I knew
he
it was
just
him.
got
I don't
banned
know
in
about
the
you guys,
chat.
but this is one build
Yep,
that
I knew it was him.
I'm not very good at Legos in general. I don't
Think
have
about
the
my
same kind of
patrons.
creativity and
He's the one who
uh,
was recording voice calls
drive
and
with
sending them to
puzzles
people.
overall to be able to spend that much
Ah.
time
Yeah.
to put
Oh,
something
there's 300
think
people.
that was-
together. But
no, I
this
don't
one,
think so.
I want to give it a
Oh,
shot.
you don't think it was him?
Even if
No,
it
it-
takes me
no,
a
no,
full
I don't think
6
so.
months to
It was
complete,
him.
that's okay. We're gonna
He
make
was
it
in the
happen.
voice
Big-
call I was in when it was recorded and
Those were the
everything.
few franchise updates that I had for you today on the Transformers front. So I'm gonna pass it back over to BMAC and Mark. But why don't we
right,
bring them
toy
back in, and
time.
guys?
Toy time.
Out of
Yay.
those 3
Someone
items,
said Studio
tell me,
Series
what are
Tahoe,
you
yes.
excited about? What are you feeling today?
Lol. I would unironically love
It's
I
toy
love
time.
Lego. I grew up with
Everyone
it. I
get
still
on the
have my
floor
ton
and
of
play
toys
with
from
your
when I was a
Omega
kid.
Supreme
So
or
I'm just
whatever
like
you
waiting
got.
to come into the
Let's
office one day and
go.
there just be a Lego Optimus
Everybody
Prime
walk the
waiting for me
dinosaur.
sitting there, and then I'm gonna do absolutely
Everyone
no
grab
work
your
and spend
SS
6
Brawn
hours
right
building
Stop
now
it,
and
with
raise
the
it.
Armada
that's gonna be
Starscream.
considered work for the day, so that's gonna be awesome. But honestly, like
I think
super
that
stoked.
counts
I'm
as
glad
work
we're
Yeah.
able to
Video
do that.
series
Where's-
blender
I
bot.
really hope that we
Where's
get to do
my
more with
Universe
them.
Ramjet?
Where's my
It's been a
friggin'
lot of
chat?
fun,
Hang
I
on.
know, but it's just- it
Let's
was
We'll
just-
get Universe Ramjet
Big-
when we get
big-
Starscream.
Big
Where
shout
is
out
my
to Joe
mind?
Kai, who used to be a TF designer, who
Haha.
actually worked on that Lego Optimus. I was extremely, extremely hyped when I heard that he worked on the Lego Optimus.
You know, fun fact,
that was just like
Mark
the
still
chef's
doesn't have
kiss
an
when I saw
Earthrise
that, and I
Soundwave,
was
the
just
Netflix
Yes.
so
Soundwave.
excited.
Because he
So
never
Even
was
he
ever
couldn't
able to
get
get
one.
one.
big shout out to him and the
Yeah.
little rubber duckies, the Quacktastic.
Oh
Megatron.
god.
Quacktastic.
I mean, come on now.
I'm using that in my vocabulary
He's
now.
just got such a
Quacktastic.
smug expression on his face, even with a duck bill.
Space Jam
I mean,
DVD, Space Jam DVD.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to get them for my daughter.
Where's
for
the
baptism.
Space
Like,
Jam
she'll totally
Transformers
play with it. It'll be
crossover?
hilarious, and, like,
I
she's
just
gonna
noticed
have
Knockout
all
and
the
Elite
crossover
are stuff
anymore,
behind
so
it.
I'm just gonna fully integrate her now.
Yeah.
She can be that
Knockout's
next
car was
generation
so
for the next
good.
40
Oh my
years, and I'll
God.
have done my job leaving her with a legacy.
Yeah,
Haha,
gotta start
pun.
him young. All right. Well, thank you so much
toys.
for letting me crash the party, you guys.
SH
and
Figuarts,
No
Bionicle.
problem.
It's time for some
Yeah.
toy
Studio
tastic
Series
news.
Dr.
We're gonna
Lockdown
jump into
win.
some toys. Isabella,
We're getting
will be
reveals.
back at the end. We have one last thing at the end we're gonna show you, but for now, Mark and I
Stop
are gonna
padding,
jump
it's been
right
10
in.
minutes
So
out of a
we know
40-minute
you guys
stream.
are super
They had to
excited
do
for
this
what
stuff
we're
at the
doing.
start. Yeah,
our
it's padding,
capsule
but
this
only
year
for
at
the little bit.
Walmart is Legacy Velocitron. We know
Yep,
you guys know this.
Velocitron.
We want to show you the
Oh,
entire
yep,
capsule today.
Velocitron series.
I am going to pre-warn you that this is not available for purchase. until
Wow,
July.
I'm
July?
We want
still
to get out
waiting.
in front of it. We want to
Oh,
show
they're coming out
you
in July.
exactly what we got going on. We have some awesome images
Nice.
from our buddy
Okay.
Dave White, who always does our photos.
I guess we
for
haven't
us.
seen
He
Cosmos
really kind of created
and
its own world that's separate
Yep.
from everything.
I'm
Cosmos
curious
and the other guy,
Legacy.
Road Rocket.
So
yeah.
with that,
I'm
let's jump
curious
right
to see how
into our
Cosmos
first guy.
is because
We
I
have
heard it's
Deluxe
a
Class
Warpath
Blur.
remote.
You should be able
It's
to
the
see him
blur.
here in
That-
It's
I'm
using
getting that blur.
similar engineering. engineering.
let's talk about this.
Yeah,
one,
I was
right? We got a
kind of
comic
half and
universe head
half
here.
on Blur for a bit, but
We do. We
if
have
I get
an
this, they might make more
IDW,
IDW stuff.
Blur,
So, vote
as
with my
you can
wallet.
see,
Yeah.
is
I
a
like
partial
it,
off
but I
of
kind
our
of wish we
Studio
got the
Series,
Armada Blur.
86 Blur mold.
Yeah, that would've
we
been cool,
made.
but oh well.
This absolutely came out fantastic. I mean, for those of you who
Looks a
love
lot
the
better in these
IDW
photos when it's
comics,
not using
the Omni
amateur
Spotlight
photography.
on Blur, I forgot what year it came out, but it always
It
kind
looks
of
like he's on the
hit me
mysterious
as
sphere
how
right
I
now.
picture Blur. And we try to capture his look. As you can see here, he has the new head with
Just
a
posting
little
my
bit of
leaks and
that
reveals that it comes out in
cocky
July.
smirk on there, which was a really nice
I like this
treat
figure.
to actually get a
Why
good
does he look like he's wearing a
expression
diaper?
on Blur's face. But you can see a lot of
He is?
different
Limitations
parts
of the
here
mold.
on
I
this
know, but
mold
like
Limitation.
from the
even
Blur
my
mold that
86 Blur
really,
doesn't
really
really
shine.
look
Really,
like that.
the deco was
It's more like
a
a
real treat
Speedo
to
'cause
work
it's,
on.
super
As you
thin.
can see, I actually have him
It's
in
funny how
hand,
every
and
single
this
redeco of this
this
has a good head
bluey's
sculpt,
almost like
except for the
a
original.
muted tones
Oh, he could
from
stab you with
the
his
comics,
elbows.
so we tried to
I
keep it
do really like
as
how. Oh, I love the
identical
stamp
as
in the middle. It's
possible.
great.
You can kind of get
I want
that
those
face
numbers on
in
mine.
there we go. I'm so bad at
Mine
this.
better say
Still bad at it
H303.
after all these times we've been
But
doing
yeah,
it.
that's
But you can see some.
that smirk is great though. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see some really
You got
nice
that-
paint
it looks okay.
applications
That is
here.
I have a question. If they're both in the office,
He
why
does
aren't
still
they in the
come with
same
his
room?
blaster and his
Nah,
little.
this guy's probably at
fuse
home.
I
mechanic
love the
kit, and I
package,
wanted
though.
to.
I know, I love
the
actually,
packaging,
I want to
it's
show you.
so good.
I don't want to forget how
Sexy.
gorgeous the packages are for all of these characters because the illustrations.
I know it's very
and
much
the
like
actual
G1,
package
but
That's something
I
I
just
want
keep
to
thinking of the
say.
older
is
Transformers.
completely insane. But I do want to show you that he does come with
The
his
baggy.
blaster.
Everyone's
and his
gonna lose the
little,
baggy.
Oh, good,
Spark
good.
welder.
I'm glad they're telling us
Hey,
that it's
hey.
in a
And
paper
those
bag.
will be in the tissue.
Plastic
So
tape.
do not throw away this piece. The blaster and for all these guys will be inside
Merry
the tissue, as
Christmas.
you can see here. A little blaster right there. But anyways, yeah, this character came out great.
My nose
Yeah, we had
is
to change
starting
some
to get
packaging stuff
stuffed
from what we were
again.
doing in Wave 1 of Legacy. And we wanted to make sure those accessories weren't accidentally falling out of the box with the new
Where's
opening
Studio
window. So,
Series
that's
Dead
why Mark's
Optimus?
calling out. You'll actually see it with Wave 2
Lol.
Legacy.
We
Main
already
line
got
mode,
Dead
you guys
Optimus.
starting
We
to
got
get
Sleep
them, you take that
Convoy back in
character off the back
Earthrise.
or flip it
And
over,
someone's asking for
'cause that's
Studio
where
Series
your
Dead Revenge of
accessories
Fallen
will be
1.
now. And then, yeah,
That does
we'll
look
check this
cool.
guy
I
out in
love that
bot
alt mode. I think it
It's
looks a
got,
lot better than the
all the
86
fun.
one.
And you can see it here.
Ooh,
So
look
again,
at
Dave
that
totally
shot.
killed it. Like, we know that Velocitron is our flat blue planet in our Transformers universe. So we kind of built this racetrack theme, right? So their bot mode image is them like if they were getting a trading card and that was their pose, but it's going to have their full character bio. And then this is showing them on the racetrack and it has that Velocitron planet logo. We have the
I wish they
beautiful
didn't reveal this stuff
highlights and
earlier,
everything
but
we
I'm
did in
guessing
this
that
capsule.
Walmart was kind of stopping
And
them
then
from
we're going to
doing
go back
it.
to
Yeah,
the
because
Come on.
packaging in a minute and
Walmart
just really
controls a
explain
lot
all
of
that out
this,
too for
so
you.
it's usually
Speedy,
not
Yeah.
up to them.
Speedy
It's up to the
500,
contract holder,
we're
which
here.
is Walmart.
We're ready to race.
Good old Speedia 500.
We're ready to
Because
race.
like Wave
We're ready
2
to
of
see who's
Legacy,
gonna
they
be
were
the
able to
leader.
reveal before it got
Whoever
stolen,
wins gets
except for
to-
Blitzwing,
We're
because
gonna
they
see
control
who's
that.
right.
I'm guessing
Yeah.
these are all
Velocitron.
Velocitron.
Yeah, if
I
it's a
mean,
I'm sure
contract
everyone
thing,
has
then
their
they have no
picks.
control over it, which
I
is
know who I'm
unfortunate.
rooting for, but
Which
it might be
sucks,
kind of
but
hard
well.
because they're not
Joe
they're not actually
Cosmos.
kind of in the race.
I'm sure everyone has their picks, and everybody in this program, though, really plays an
I hope we
essential
don't-
role in the story.
Story? What
And,
story?
I think
There's
you're
no
going to be
story.
very, very
There's no
satisfied
pack in
with a lot of
comics.
these.
Why are you talking about
The
story?
Wreckers
You want to hold that box up for
comics.
me one
That
more
and
time?
the,
Actually
that and the
takes place
potential
yeah, no
Legacy
problem.
video
Quick,
game that may or may
since
not
you
have
have
been
it in
leaked
your
by
hands.
EB
So
Games
as you can
Australia.
see here, I know the character's not in it now.
I don't think
but,
that exists.
We're
I saw
doing
some
like a
screenshots of
G1
it on their
kind of
website
idea
before they
here,
took
right?
it down.
Because it's a race pack. We wanted to pack these characters
They
out.
had,
in
like, a
vehicle
I don't know
mode
that.
and
I
stuff,
think
and
that's
what we're
happened
seeing in our
before
main line.
too.
Yeah, I don't know if
So
it's
they
real or
will
not,
all
but if
come
it
in
is, I'll
vehicle
buy
mode,
it.
and you'll see them on the shelf that in that pack that harkens back to that 1980s feel with the header and the box and the character in there in vehicle
They
mode.
just shoved the thing
we
in the
will definitely
box.
have all that imagery
That they
for
did,
you
that they
when
did.
these go
I
live.
could see how they could confuse
it's
that there
awesome.
was
Yeah,
a
killed it.
video game
Blue makes
because
sense
maybe
too. It's going to
it
be at
was
Walmart,
actually
right?
a legacy
So,
toy listing, but it accidentally
sets
went to
perfectly, and
video
it'll
game
look
instead.
different than everything else
Probably.
Legacy
Potentially.
on the
I
shelf.
mean, it had a key art, which is the thing
The
that I was like,
packages
oh,
came
all
out
right.
beautiful. Shout out to Mario and Christina on their hard work as
Yeah.
always on the packaging, because these things really
They-
sing, and to have
Wait, a
them in
Legacy
vehicle
game?
mode in
It's
pack
very small rumor.
is something to witness. It's very, very awesome. It brings you back.
Yeah, I
It
don't think
brings
so. I
that
find it
good old
hilarious
G1
that
spirit
they
back.
went to Netflix saying, "Hey, you want to make a legacy show?" And then
Perfect.
Netflix
So
said,
our next
"No."
deluxe character we're going to roll into here is Burnout.
Okay, we
Uh,
haven't seen this
Ooh.
one.
Ooh, that actually looks
cool.
I like
We have a lot
that.
of
Cross-cut
fun things
head.
going
That looks
on here.
sexy.
I mean,
That
who doesn't
yes,
like
that
a
head
then
looks. That head
vehicle?
actually hides the
And then
panel
again,
quite
you
well.
can see on this
I
image
like
here. We have that like
Yeah,
card
wow.
front back where you
Dig-
get your
the
profile
shoulders
there.
too,
I
the
only
shoulders
work
are
in
great.
black.
Beautiful blue hue,
And
which
sometimes
is
very,
very,
very
sometimes
dark
very
brown with the
dark gray.
planet
Yes.
logo over
His
the shoulder.
shoulders look like Republic symbols
Yeah,
from
this
Star
shot
Wars.
If you
really
want,
makes
I
her
guess so.
sing.
I like the extra color on the shoulders. I
yeah,
like it.
it's
Yeah,
Who
they look
farted?
great.
again always kills.
Who
it.
just
So
farted?
if we can take a look at her
That
in her vehicle mode
was
quick. And we
him.
can just see what we got
Him.
going on here.
Actually, I
Again, it
have
has
skids
that
right here on my
I'm
energy
on
desk.
my
on
I'm
the
on my
racetrack,
bed,
a
so
little
I'm
bit of a
moving
different
around a little bit.
profile.
So
I
we
like
have
this
going on
mold, so
here,
I'll
so you
definitely
can
make some
kind of
good,
get that
seconds.
that's
zoomy
good.
feel going around the racetrack.
Yeah. Also
And
hides the
Mark is going to show you what's
opaque
going on
windows as
officially
well.
with it in hand.
Well, there you. I actually have.
Oh, her.
I
Ooh, that
have
looks good
her
in the box.
pack, so
Ah.
that is how she
Canonical
looks
fembots.
in vehicle mode.
Did not
which
realize
is
Burnout was
really,
canonically a
really,
fembot.
really
Okay.
hits hard. So as you can see, she is
Really?
a redeco
When
of
did
the
that
Skids
happen?
mold, but
I don't
as
know,
you
they-
can
they-
see,
they're
she
referring to her as
definitely
she,
is
so I'm
sporting a
guessing
new
so.
head,
Yes, it is. It
and
is a
she
I
girl.
don't
has
know
a
if that's
battle
something they
mask on,
changed
which
or
is
if that's
really,
something
really
that
cool.
They
and,
probably
you know,
changed it because who
the-
cares?
Oh.
To be completely honest.
Look at
the
those
robot
I
breasts.
want
mode
an MP
here,
skids like
and you
that.
can see these really, really
Ah,
nice
boob.
deco hits on the shoulders that were very, very
Oh,
different from
I-
Skids' look. This
I
is
saw the peg
really,
upside
really
down.
paying
I
homage
thought
to the
he
old
accidentally broke the gun's
Diaclone
peg,
black
like
version
what
of
people
the
were doing
Skids
with the
mold.
skids,
For those
and
of
that
you who
was
know
left
that,
inside
I
it.
mean, you know how I'm
Lol.
really trying to finish out that Diaclone collection, and so she's really
I
a
do
nice
like how the
placement
underslung axe
for
looks. I never
that
thought of that.
black
That's really
Skids
cool.
mold. But the paint applications for it came out
Oh,
great.
okay,
You can see
tail
we
light
actually
paint.
did get her
Ooh,
tail
okay.
light
yellow and
as
red.
Yeah,
well.
does Skids have tail light paint? Hang on.
She really does
He does
sing.
not.
I'll
He's
tell you.
blank.
This is a
Ruby,
great
stop
toy,
barking.
posable. She does still have the tinted
Ruby, don't
sunroof
make me
as
come
well
over
on
there.
the car mode.
Ruby,
And you could also notice
She's
that
been a she
her,
since the botcon figure way
her
back.
wheels
Okay.
are actually in
Okay, I did not know that.
a
Okay.
rubber color.
And you guys are
That's
supposed to be
different from
Transformers fans.
the
Ugh.
gloss black mold. So
Burnout's always been a girl,
that
according to
actually
my buddy
is,
Dennis.
kind of to dedicate.
Premium
Rudy.
story. If you're going to be in a race, you need special new tires, right?
That's a
what
whole
you gotta
lot
do.
of
You gotta have
wood.
that
Well,
extra
I mean,
grippy
you
grip,
got
so.
you gotta burn out those you gotta burn out the rubber. You know what I mean? I mean that's what it's all about.
Especially when your name's Burnout, you got to have better tires.
What we got next?
You gotta make it.
There's
All right.
370
So-
people here.
Who else
Holy
we got?
crap!
Let's
Hello.
roll into the third deluxe here. We
Subscribe.
got the Lux Road Rocket.
Okay,
Hey,
road.
that's
Oh,
not terrible.
Motorcycle,
Oh, painted
obviously, in
weapon.
race,
I
they're
wasn't
fast.
Yeah, that
This
looks
shot,
sick.
They've got some really cool pose going
That's
on
not
here.
terrible.
You can use that shield / two.
I like Road Rocket. All right, Velocitron
She
has
looked
my
more
money.
like a
It kind of
ninja.
has that throwing
Velocitron
star
already
has
going
my
on, so you have a little bit of that motion of the throw.
It's not
which
terrible.
is super exciting. to
Kinda
see how
looks
this
like a ninja
shot
to
came
me.
out.
It looks like
Mark was actually
Nightbird.
on site for this
But
photo
red.
shoot. and helped
Yeah,
us.
that's
This is
what I
my
was
favorite
thinking.
Power Ranger.
It
And then if you
also
want, we
looks
can
like
Yeah,
get
I
Psykill.
do.
the bot
Doesn't it look a
mode
little
here,
like
or
Psykill
the-
to me?
the
I
vehicle
didn't
mode,
change anything on the bike
racetrack.
mode. That's
You
annoying.
can just
I
see
like the
again,
bike
Oh,
the-
well.
mode. I
the
didn't mind it.
profile that makes it look like it's zooming around the track.
It does look a little bit better in red.
Super cool
It does look a
red
little bit better in
motorcycle.
red.
The red really
Burnout.
makes
I mean,
it pop.
gotta
I love the
have-
way
gotta
the
have a
front
bike
end
in
looks
race,
with the
right?
red.
Now make
Sorry,
flame
Road
war.
Rocket, 'cause, you know, I'm drawing a
I
blank.
eventually-
Yeah, Hasbro,
Don't
make
worry,
Flame
don't
War.
worry, because
If anyone's in the
Road
main
Rocket
chat,
is
please
your,
spam make
G2
Flame War. Make
superhero
Hasbro know that we
ninja
need to make a
ready
Flame
Mark
War.
looks
Please
so
do.
As you can
uncomfortable.
see, she does sport the
He
G2
kinda does.
logo there and on the product.
Her
But I
head
mean,
looks
this
like
is
Megatron,
obviously a
just
redeco
with the
of
bow
our
mat.
RC mold.
Did you see
Hopefully
that
guys have
image, the
gotten that mold
artwork
out
of
there.
someone
But
swapped the
great
face mask
new
on
paint
Megatron at Prime?
applications for
Yes,
this
it looks weird.
character, and like you were saying,
Yeah,
the
that's what
Shuriken
she looks
star
like.
Fanboy
on the
Road
Energon
Rockets.
blades
Fanboy Road Rockets. I got on my
do
chat.
I do
when you
like how
combine,
the
you
blades are
get
painted.
that like
Yeah,
nice
blades are painted.
ninja throwing star. But
Okay,
this is
so
just
yeah,
a great
ninja, because he
character in
just mentioned
general.
Ninja Star
Head
with
is
the blade.
brand new, as you
Or
can
with
see
the-
here, and
the shield.
decided to try to really make the original toy as much
That
as
does
I
look really
could
cool.
from the inspiration of the shoulders with the wheels, and then
Yeah, I'm
even
fine
her
with
face
that.
mask
More
even
G2,
has
why
that
not?
nose that
Might
has
as well,
the blue
might as well.
metallic
Might as well jump.
paint op
I mean,
on
if
it,
you're
and the
going
blue
for that
metallic
aesthetic, might as well
really,
just go
really
all in.
shimmers in this mold. It really,
Yeah,
really,
it looks,
she does
it
Might
looks
as
so
well
good.
be
right?
walking down this.
Everything
I got
about
songs
this
stuck in my head.
is great.
Nice.
And then, yeah, you showed the packaging there with that beautiful art that we keep having on all of this. So let's get into our fourth.
It looks like
deluxe
Optimus
in
if
Yeah,
she
we
was
saw
a
we
this
have
one
Clamp
already.
Down.
Clamp
Oh,
down.
Because
Yay.
obviously, you got to have a supercar, right? And then you got
I'm
some awesome
skipping
deco
him.
options
He's the
going
only
on
one I'm
here.
gonna
You
skip
can
just
switch
because I
class
have
with
red alert and I'm
hand,
fine.
you
I
have
like it.
all the articulation.
I like this. It's more
Love
diaclone
able to pose
representation.
This character out.
That and I
exactly how
want
you're
him
gonna
for
want
my
to.
deep cover
And then
because
we
they
can
go
see,
hand in
take
hand.
a quick look
Well,
at it.
the alt
in
mode
vehicle
is very
on the
plain.
racetrack.
Very plain.
Again,
Actually,
little
that
higher
works. I love
profile,
the
kinda
police label.
cameras following it around.
Please
on-
put a
on the
spoiler on
light bar
it.
on top. A lot of fun things going on here.
They can't.
So why don't you
I
take
mean,
us
they
through this
they
one?
easily could just
Yeah,
these
we'll take
exclusive
a
toys
look
are
at that
usually our
pack
secret
as
time.
well
He ripped
because
the
that
box.
really sings as well. I mean,
He has ripped the box.
Clampdown yet again trying to
200th
finish
version
off
of this
that
mold. Yeah, well, the
Diaclone
mold's fucking
collection
amazing,
there.
so I don't mind them
This is
doing
a
a bunch.
great,
Mold is great, but I'm
great
good with
Isn't
these.
Clampdown
redeco
supposed to be
of the Earthrise Red Alert mold. As
Isn't
you can see
Clampdown
here
supposed to be a
on
crab
the
from
vehicle
Robots in
mode, there's some
Disguise?
different paint
What's up with the
Yes.
applications. We
overchatter? Did
also
someone forget to
went
turn off
with
their mic?
this
No, we're here
smoked
hanging out.
out,
If you want to watch the stream without us
windscreen,
chatting,
which
just
is
go to
really,
pulse the
really
stream and
cool
watch it
because
there.
you know what? The white on top actually
God, people still complain about that. They
matches
don't
very,
kind of get the
very,
idea
very
of a live
close
reaction.
to the molded white color, which
Okay.
I was a stickler on that.
You
I
guys
tried
are
to get it
reacting
as
too
close
much.
as possible, so I was very, very happy.
Too much
the
fair
factory
use. How
ended up
dare we?
getting that. As you can
My
see,
buddy Dennis just texted me
translucent
more
light bar,
sideswipe in
which
all
is very,
caps.
very clutch, and the Policia.
I
on
love
the
this mold. I
side,
always
and
have,
he
and I
also
still
has
do.
his
and
emblems, his
happy to get
Cybertron
more.
police emblems, which is, you know,
It
the
is actually kind of
Cybertronian
weird that this one's
security
the Earth
officer.
mode and
And here he
Deep
is in
Cover was
robot
the
mode, and he is
Cybertron mode.
Well, Deep Cover was
because
made
in
before
context,
fantastic,
Cybertron. The Earth
ready
mode
for
was made, right?
business, and
Yeah.
you know what?
Yeah.
but in
I know
context with the
some of you out there
Velocitron series.
wondering about the red, and the reason why his car parts are not red is because he's off of the Red Alert Earthrise mold, so
Earthrise,
I
you mean
really,
Kingdom?
really wanted these guys to look different in
Maybe
every
he was
way.
playing for Earthrise and then
To
pushed.
try to be a nice team up. You
Potentially.
know, you
I
get
don't
fire
know.
and rescue,
I
and
do
then
like
you
the
got your
off-white
arms.
Policia, you know? I mean, that's
The
ready
off-white
for
arms look
action.
cool.
That's what you need.
Yeah, I think it's great, right? Like, I mean, it's great. We're doing all these little mini collections.
The
we're
other
getting
guy's pissed
filled
off
out.
because he said
It makes
Earth
sense.
lesson,
And the other
and he
things
really
we're doing, we're
wants to
telling
correct
this
him.
Velocitron story. You
Lol.
crushed it on this one. And again, guys, I can attest when Mark is like going back and forth and like, paint apps and stuff.
Just shove everything
he-
together.
Mark
he's
is
on
just
it. Like,
crazy
we have
into
a
this.
What I
chat with all the
did.
designers, and
I'm
he's
pretty
like,
sure
"Oh,
Mark's
guys,
the one
check
who
this
pushed
out,"
for
and then,
this
like, "Oh,
play
look, they
pattern,
nailed
so
this."
he's
It's
just
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
it's
loves
a ton
it.
of love,
Which
and
is cool. I
excitement
love how you
among
can
our
mix and
team
match
as we
weapons.
work
I
on all of
gave
these
Power of the
things.
Prime's Prime, my
So,
nemesis weapons.
super excited for how this turned out. It
Mark
looks
just
great.
pushes a lot of cool
Yeah,
shit.
totally.
Like
Now you have
you
your
can
fire
tell
rescue
Mark has
police, like you said.
massive passion for it.
All right.
Mark is great and Evan's
Last
great.
deluxe in
Oh,
the
here we go.
Velocitron capsule. This one is probably my favorite,
Here we
mainly
go.
because I really just love this character in general. I kind of wish that this person could win the race, but as you'll see here in this first image, we have
Okay.
Cosmos for you. Who is
I was
actually
not
kind
expecting
of
him to
the
look
flag
like
bearer
that.
and
That looks
the
good.
announcer for the race.
I'm
So,
instant buy.
Much more
take us
angular
through
than I
Cosmos.
expected.
Oh,
Much
No,
more
Evan,
I
you
love
toy-like.
the
worked on
flag.
this one. You're
Oh,
covering
I love the
it.
flag. I love the
We
Finnish
know you love
flag.
it.
Oh,
Well, yeah, I know. This
Brian
is a
Happy.
wild
Brian
item because it
Happy.
started out with Lenny, and then
Much
it
more
got handed
toy-like
to
than
me,
Tomb-like.
and then
Like, that's-
I worked
that's
out
the
Everyone's
difference
all
talking
toy.
about the
the
flag.
beginning of them, like the sculpt and everything, and then it went over to
Lol.
Evan for deco. But so a lot of people had their hands in on the mix, but this character just came out insane. A G1 version of Cosmos.
remember
in
when
case
Looks
you
very
believe
small.
this
It
guy was
It
done
doesn't
in
look
3
like
molds?
Warpath.
I can't because it's mind blowing.
Yeah,
I'm
the
struggling to
Warpath
see-
thing was probably
completely
bullshit.
Yeah, let's take a look.
Yeah, it's like
Let's look at
Wow,
the
very
UFO mode quick.
toy
Ooh,
style.
I
Wow.
like
This
that.
guy,
Has that
this
checkered
guy
flag
is toy
accessory on the
all the
blaster,
way.
so they can wave the flag.
not
at
much
the
I
end of
to
the
also-
do
race.
here.
Has this
I also
perfect,
imagine that
awesome
garbage
looking
guy
UFO
from
mode.
Sesame Street coming out of
Super
this.
excited that we
Gr-
were able to
Oscar the
find a
Grouch.
home for Cosmos in the
Okay,
giant
so the
world of
flag is an
Legacy. But even
attachment.
more
You can see
specifically
it
Yes,
attaches
it's a
with
5
5
millimeter
millimeter force.
Let's look at it.
Of course
in
It's
it's
the-
5
5
mil.
millimeter.
It's Mark.
Oh,
Of
Yeah,
course it's
but
5
the-
mil.
he's holding his
you
gun.
know what? Actually,
Yeah.
I'll
Yes.
show off the packaging first before I even get into that robot mode, which is spectacular. But he is
That's
packed
funny.
out.
I love how he's
UFO
packaged as
mode,
like a little
mode,
button.
which is that 50s style
Yeah.
UFO mode.
People are
and
gonna
you
be
can
so
see the
confused.
illustration is just.
This is
If
a cool
anyone can
figure.
help me get this,
awesome. You
All right.
know,
because all the
he
other
obviously
exclusives
would
have been
be
kind
the
of crap
announcer
out
of
here.
the race
I need
because
that
he has that
Cosmos.
super
Hey, they show up
cool
here, so if I
echoed
find them,
out
I can grab
voice
you
from the
another
G1
copy.
series. I mean, I'm
Ooh,
just so
definitely
happy
getting
that we were
Cosmos.
able to
I'm
get
getting
this
all of them
character
except for
in
Clampdown.
the
Not
line
Clampdown. Who's the
where
car?
It was like, you know, able to be
Clampdown.
done.
It's also kind of
like
unfair if he
his-
gets to just
Is
fly
it is
around,
Clampdown?
right?
The other car is
So
blurred,
he wouldn't
so...
really be racing against everybody else. He could
The-
just fly over them.
Whatever, the white Lamborghini. I'm not
I
getting
mean,
him.
look how big this guy
Yeah,
though.
clamp down.
I
Yeah,
mean,
clamp
you're
down. Okay,
getting some
I'm-
beef here.
I wonder
This
how much of that is
like,
paint
he
and how
is your
much of that is
chunky
plastic.
The
Cosmos
blue's
I wonder how
painted,
much.
the
see in
dark
the
green looks
series, and
painted, the light green
yeah,
is probably not.
I
so.
can't believe how
Yeah,
well
but how much
that he
has
came out.
lead?
And
If only
I
we
gotta
could
say,
figure
the
that
Skull
out.
Actually, I
Connor
did
came
figure that
great.
out,
The
but
paint
I'm still making a video.
applications are there. We tried to match that
Lol.
yellow over the dark green as much
Guns
as
are painted as
possible,
well.
of
He's got the
course.
guns on his
But as you can
On his
see
hands,
here,
yeah.
this is what's great about this accessory right here. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, you know, checkered flag is cool for the Expedia 500
Yeah, it's gonna
race.
take it apart.
Maybe you don't want that. Maybe actually you want to flip it around and maybe
Surrenders.
Bill Cosmos here is surrendering and he's got the white flag. Or
Yeah, that's
even better
that's an
Yeah.
is you can pop out
It's
that
painted. The flag is
piece,
not
painted too.
painted.
and you know what?
Yeah.
Cosmos is an Autobot, so he will fight some Decepticons when he's ready.
I do.
For
I
battle.
really like
So,
this toy.
as
I
you
think
can
it looks
see
really
here, it
cool.
duels
I can
as
see
a
some people
blaster
complaining
weapon.
about the gaps in the
Which is
forearms, but I don't
fantastic.
care.
mean,
Man,
the original
It's
James
a
Bond
deluxe.
didn't have a weapon.
Yes.
It's
It's
great
a
to give
deluxe.
Cosmos
What do
a
you
nice weapon
expect?
because
It's a pretty
I
clean
mean,
got
don't get
transformation
me
the
wrong,
too.
legends.
communications officer
I've
along
got the
with
legends
blaster,
with the
like, I
payload
get
figure,
it, I
and then
get
I've
it,
got
but
the
all Autobots should
what is it,
have
the UFO
arsenal
eye gear
ready
figure.
to fight
yeah.
whenever Optimus
I've got
calls.
the
I have no
Time
problem
Zone one
having-
with the better
You can
head,
do it
with the
both
head
ways,
that's
right? You
actually
can use the white flag,
cast
draws
in
the
red,
Decepticons in,
and then
flips
I've
that
got
thing
the
around, takes the
payload
flag off,
free.
starts
Someone
beating
sent me a
Decepticons
payload
This
from
figure-
somewhere
but
else.
it'll be fantastic.
This figure will
It's a
will
perfect
probably
inclusion for
release
sure.
just in time for
I like
Nope
that.
to come to
Excited
theaters.
have Cosmos. So that takes care of all the deluxe in the Velocitron.
For those who
So
didn't
we're
get it,
going to
Nope is
move
about
into the
UFOs.
Voyager.
Oh,
We
yeah,
have
I know.
these
Yeah.
for you. We're going to start off with our vehicle, like when everybody crashes, because right, we've all watched a NASCAR race before they happen. So
All
we
right,
have
dude.
Road
I love how
Hauler
they-
and his
Road
beautiful
Hauler.
I love how they
Road
just
Hauler.
tried to come up with a
You can see
reason for
here
Road
has all the
Hauler being
different
there, trying to
accessories, the
stop
fire
the
hose
crashes.
pin, the grapple that'll
because,
be on there, so you
you
can,
know,
do some
Just
fun
having a bunch of
closeouts with
Transformers
this
as
when you get
exclusives
it.
isn't good
And then
enough.
we'll take a look at it here.
It
in
seems like he's
vehicle mode. You can
traumatized
see it
about the
has that
crashes every
expendable
time.
Nah, it
arm
just
with
seems like he's
push,
trying to
Yeah.
poo.
It has that blaster that's
He's like,
stored on the
"Ah."
side.
It's just
We
not
didn't
coming
put
out.
this one in like the racing mode because he's not
Yeah.
really part of the race.
I
per
love
se.
Hauler. I'm so
Hauler
glad we
record
got
vehicle
this.
isn't
So it's
really
gonna be Hauler and then
seriously.
in a
Override.
race
I haven't
so
looked at
much,
any
so we
pictures of
wanted
Override
to
because
include some way
fuck
to
the
deal
Stolen
with
Toy
debris,
people,
so
but
those who were racing
so I'm
can
looking forward to
finish
that.
the race.
Yeah.
So why don't
He
you
just
show us
saw
what's going on
some
with
guy.
this?
So green. He
I
is
mean,
so
he'll
green.
finish the race. Don't count him out.
He's also
He
in
just
Override.
saw
I
some
don't
guy
care.
spit
he'll
out gum
definitely
and then give it
finish
to
the
another
race
guy
for
to
sure,
chew.
But
Ew,
he's
what the f-
definitely
what are you
on
watching?
staff just in case any insanity.
That's what he's
happens
watching.
on the racetrack,
That's why
which
he's
I'm
reacting
sure
like
is
that.
going to. As you can see here, it's that awesome grapple.
Don't show
Inferno
that.
mold. Let me slide
Now
this
everyone's
guy
gonna
out.
do
Great
it.
paint application.
Do
Sam was
what?
able to actually do the
Nothing.
colors for this guy.
I mean, they're tied in pretty
and
tight.
he
You have to
came
get in
out
there, and a plastic
spectacular.
window is
I
not going to
think,
stop you.
he's a really
Ah,
nice component.
If you're that
to your
determined, a little plastic
collection that
window
you
is not
really
going to
don't
stop you
have.
from
I
stealing
mean,
a toy from a box.
you're talking about a Constructicon that went rogue and went to the
Oh.
Autobot side.
I love that they
mean,
gave him a
really,
black head as well.
I
To
like
actually
how
make
he's
it.
back.
really.
Yeah,
I like
no,
how he's a
And he's got
Constructicon
that
that
awesome
switch
new head
sides.
sculpt there that
That's
we have
always
not
what
released
Hauler's
yet,
got.
which
I don't know
is
anything
He's
about
like-
Hauler.
he's-
ready for battle.
Hauler is retcon just
New head
okay.
sculpt, and I'm a sucker for anything
So
like line
you know
shot
back in
green,
G1
like the,
how there's animation errors that show
Devastator's
multiple
one of my favorite.
Constructicons, like
Oh, the ones
a
building
Constructicon's
Megatron?
building.
But I'm gonna have to get
Hauler's
a
one of
grapple, even though
those.
he's an
Yes,
Autobot
okay.
now. You have to get it.
I
He's a
mean,
defector, basically.
Yeah, but now
like
it's
anything
canon,
that line
apparently.
colored.
It's
It always
not just
has
an
been.
animation
Land, if
error.
it's a robot and
No,
it's
no,
lime
it always
green,
was.
We love
There
it.
was an e-hobby toy.
That's how
That's
that
true.
goes.
Yeah, but
Like I've always wanted
like
the
the
new
e-hobby
Dodge, the
just
new Dodge
kind of
Challenger
releases
in
toys.
that
I
lime
think
green
I
with
don't know
the
if they
purple
have
stripe
any
on it,
context or
hide it
anything, but
as
now
a
that seems
Constructicon,
like they're.
in a normal
There is
everyday life. I
400
can't afford one, but I've always
people.
wanted one
Hello,
since they
everybody.
came back out.
Jesus Christ.
All right, so our other Voyager
out.
in the capsule, we
Okay.
have Override. We know you guys
Yay.
have kind of seen this.
I
but
like
we'll
this
Yay!
take it through,
This is
show you
another
here
figure I
in
need.
Bot mode.
Did you already
Yes,
just said?
very
Totally
lovely.
fierce.
Did you already
standing
just
there
said?
in its pose, like ready.
He said, I know
But
you guys
again,
have already
kicks the
seen this
butt.
before, but here it
And then let's
is.
take a look at this vehicle mode.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
probably one
That
of,
looks
you
so
know,
good.
That Batmobile fast racing.
does.
is
I
just
need
gonna
her in
absolutely
my
win.
life.
How
I
is
need
this
her too
technology
because the
allowed in
original
race
Override I
vehicles,
have
right?
kind of sucks.
So let's see what you got.
I
going
have
on
the
here.
MMC version, but
I
I'm
want
so
that.
excited.
Look
for
at
this.
her running in.
Yeah, I got it back when
here. I mean,
TF
this
Source
is
was
your
actually
leader
good.
of Velocitron.
Before they went to shit.
Obviously holding some serious
TFCon, they're really
weight in
good.
this
Online, they're
race
terrible.
here. I mean, so this is a brand
No,
new
no,
mold.
TF Source.
You
No,
know,
I'm
we
saying
had this
TF stores,
crazy
when they
plan.
go to TF
Shout
Con,
out
they're
to
great, but online
Otaku-san
they're terrible.
and Takara, Tomy, on Cosmos
Like, they have a booth at the
and on
convention and
Override.
everything's fairly priced.
Absolutely blew my mind on both
Ah,
of these
yeah.
characters. As you can see here, pretty
I
Also,
really
accurate
like
something
it.
to
vehicle
note,
mode
It's
from the
Poothing.
old
because it's
Cybertron
sort
series
of
that
deluxe
she
and a half at a Voyager price
was
tag,
featured
note
in,
that they've given
and
her
great
pinned
paint
wheels.
applications they do
Yes,
sing.
also
You
note
see
that they've given her
design,
more
that design
paint
on
and
the
a lot
front
more
was
rivets.
really, really difficult to get. But
Also
we got
note
it. It
that
does have
they
the
just said
translucent
that
ruby red
her and
wheels
Cosmos
with the
are
gold
the new
metallic
molds.
rims.
Yeah.
Great articulation. Now,
Also
I mean,
note-
Basically
let's talk
confirmed.
about this. This
Also
is
note
something
that she
I
is
know
Poothing in
a
her
lot of
vehicle
pet
mode.
peeves out there for the old light piping. Now she did
Ultimote
have
Bofa.
light piping here, but it was red. It was in the red mold. So
Huh.
I went
So that's,
through the
3
labor and I
fembots
tried
in
to
this
get
whole
a
line
blue
so far.
tint onto
Yeah.
the red tint to still
Wait,
keep
wait,
the light
in
piping,
this
and it just
particular- no,
seemed
no,
like
well,
the eyes were not
Road
really
Rocket's not a
singing.
fembot,
So
I
we
don't
ended
think
up
so.
painting them
The
metallic
black
blue,
repaint
and
of
we lost the
the
light pipe on her,
skids.
but
Yes.
it really
And
makes the head sculpt sing.
I
So,
believe
I mean,
the
this is, like I
road
said, a brand
whatever
new
it
mold.
is.
No. Road Rocket's not a fembot. I
Great
don't think so.
articulation, great sculpt detail.
So it's
and,
2 in
She
Velocitron.
really does. Make
Unless you want to count
make-
Cosmos
make
as
it
female
happen.
after Cyberverse.
So I hope.
Yeah, and like that head mold is so different from like a lot of everything else we do in Transformers, right? Like it sings to being from Cybertron universe, and like it just looks different, which is great, which is what we're trying to do here in Legacy. Like,
So these are not going to be
we are bringing
pre-orders
all
People are
those
saying-
characters from those
Now
different
people are
universes
saying
together,
Femboy
so we
Road Rocket
definitely
again
are
in the
excited
chat.
that
Great.
So
Hmm.
these are not.
Finishing
They said they're not
out
going to be
the
pre-orders, and they have a
scale
pre-order for us at the
Velocitron.
end of the
Size
stream.
comparison.
Oh, wait,
Yeah,
apparently
I mean,
they
it
refer to
really
Road
is.
Rocket as she.
And you know
Yes.
what we're talking about is
I missed
legacy
that.
here. We're going
Okay.
dipping back in.
Yeah,
We're
Dr.
getting
Luckton.
all the
Ha!
crazy
I got you
animation
this time.
continuities.
Okay.
Like, and we're
Okay.
getting them to assemble this crazy.
Wait, but if they refer to her as
Velocitron,
she, that's not a
I mean, that's
femboy.
what legacy
Yeah.
is all about, and
That's
I'm,
not a
I'm so
femboy then.
glad that we were able to get these kinds of characters that haven't had.
They'll
good updates
find a
in
way.
long time.
Trust me, they'll
and then
find
speaking of going to different universes, our leader
Skid-
in
our
Velocitron,
Scourge.
we're dipping
Black
into another
Convoy.
universe, right? We have
I still
robots
don't
in
like how
disguise from
messy this looks.
2001.
They called
it
We
It's
know
Robots
that you
in
knew this
Disguise.
was coming despite before it even got out there. Like
Yep,
you saw
there you go.
Laser Prime. Everybody the next day on socials, we saw it. You all redecoed it, digibashed it. You did your thing. You got Scourge out there. You knew it was coming. We're
Toxitron.
super excited that we got a plan for him.
Yeah,
Toxitron.
Toxitron would be very nice.
Black
I don't
Convoy,
even have this
Scourge,
mold
depending
yet.
on where in the world you live and what animation version
The
you're watching.
transparent
So
red
you
is
can
just
see
so.
this
I like
update.
it. I think it
looks
Scourge here,
neat.
got that new head.
It gives it more of a variety to me,
Absolutely
and I like
menacing,
when
the
toys
bright
look the
pinks,
same but are also
purples,
different. So
reddish
this is
of
right up
the
my alley.
accessories.
Also,
And then
you
you
can
can see
tell his
here,
arms are
vehicle
coming off
mode
there in the picture because
has
they're
that
coming off the
beautiful
mushroom
trailer.
tanks.
Is actually
Oh,
in
no.
terms of like story, how we were developing in our heads is in the race as kind of like the one making sure the Decepticons are going to win the race and just like messing with all the Autobots because Scourge is that ultimate
Scourge is a
badass
pest.
guy. Um,
He looks
I
really
need
so
to
good.
yeah,
ruin
why
it.
don't you
Can't
show
wait
us
to
all
get
the
that.
updates we got going on with Scourge compared to Laser
Well,
Prime?
we first gotta glorify here this
Thank God they're going into
illustration,
other
which
territories like
is,
Robots in
woo,
Disguise,
fantastic.
Cybertron, and all
Yeah.
that.
Fantastic. I mean, this
People
box,
still want
the
animated.
boxes are just
Ooh.
kind of
Like,
mind
that
blowing.
box doesn't look
When I
that great.
first
I don't
saw
like
them,
the way
I
that
was
box
just like,
looks.
It looks. It looks
Right?
like it was very
The only
quickly
thing to call
made.
out here again,
the artwork,
this
it's not
is kind of
bad,
just
but
has
it's
to
not
do with price point protection.
terrible.
This one is closed box because it's a leader scale.
Actually, I
which
don't
you've
mind
seen
it.
that we're doing in the mainline
I like
Legacy,
that they
we're also
showed
doing
both
Studio
modes on the
Series.
front of the
Once we get to
packaging
that
rather
certain
than just
threshold
one,
point, we
or
want to
like
make
the
sure
alt
you guys are
mode,
spending good
like on
money on
Motor
this, that
Master.
it shows up protected.
How
And
how
nothing
excited
could
would you be if
possibly
that
get out
one
of the box
pre-order
like
that they mentioned that's going to come up at
so
the
as
end
this
is
guy
the following?
barrels through Autobots
just throwing
on
a-
Yeah, that would be
the
amazing.
track, you can
That would be
see
amazing.
his nice
Punch
gleaming
a
silver
goat.
paint
That's how
on
excited I
oil
am.
rig in the back.
Why a
I mean,
goat?
this
Oh, my
Scourge
tinnitus.
mold, like obviously the G2 Laser
no.
Prime mold.
They look at
was-
me
we were
funny.
going to make Scourge. Like,
How
why
dare
wouldn't
they?
you do that? But I mean, he
My
has
ears are ringing, hang
everything
on.
that the G2 Laser Prime
Ugh,
mold does.
my right
Shout
ear
out
hurts.
to Sam.
problem.
He ended up working on this guy, and let me talk about this.
That
this
red sword
almost
just looks really cool.
iridescent tint.
Oh,
magenta
Argent.
color
Yes.
that came out.
Dracodon
for the
was,
actual
$7
clear
on
parts and
Walmart.
with his light piping.
Who's? Oh,
Ah, man, it really sinks. The
I
color
don't
scheme
really care for
for
those colors,
Scourge
to
is
be
always
completely honest.
really.
No,
stuck in
I'm
my
just giving you a
head, I
heads
think,
up.
as-
Yeah, thanks.
as
I mean, I'm not buying
everybody
anything
else's
still
head as
till
well.
July 1st.
You can
but
see
yeah.
also the
Thank you.
G2 logo.
Spoiler,
I mean, I
Megatron
know-
was
upside
like
down, featured
a
in the
couple, like,
animation.
$16.
$15
on
on
that. I tried
US.
to
Yeah,
definitely
yeah.
keep
Yeah, he's
that.
So I
I
put
tried
that to a
to
freight
harass
forwarder.
Sam to keep that.
Can
But
attest. Mark brought it up every time he looked at the characters. Like 100%.
We
you have
need
to do
G2
this.
Ultra
And then,
Magnus?
like,
I
talking
don't.
back to
I'm
your
getting the
color thing,
original
right? Like that,
male.
that lighter teal color just looks absolutely sick.
We need Toxitron though.
Uh,
Yeah,
in design
and
here.
you know what?
It's a great
These
product for sure.
Toxitron, yes.
Okay,
People are
so
saying
there's some
Toxitron.
differences.
Campos that
There's differences in
Sam
the
put on the
paint
front
on
of
the
rig,
arms. That's actually
it just
kind of
gives you
neat.
that really
You know what's
awesome
cool about
like hint
Toxitron
of
is
a
that you
real
don't
oil
need the
rig. It's
trailer
really cool.
because the
He does
weapons
also come with
store on the
you
figure
know,
itself. I
copy of the
feel like they
Matrix.
did that
Obviously, it's not the real
intentionally.
one, but
If they
it's in there.
wanted just
You
to
get the Matrix.
release
It's a copy.
Perfect.
the
Release him as a
cap.
Voyager.
Well,
Evil
actually,
copy.
no.
It's an evil
The
copy.
weapon
So now you
storage
can
is
you can
from the
start building
original
out your
toy.
Matrix collection.
That's
That'll be
always
the
been a thing from
ultimate
the original,
collector
so
goal
that's
of
just
Legacy,
carrying
right?
over
How
from
many
that.
matrices?
Yeah, but when you plug
can
on
you
the
get
axe,
across all
you
of
can't plug on the
everything,
trailer.
um,
So
in this
Maybe.
line?
I don't know.
Find out.
That would
Maybe
be-
I
Well, they
kind
could
of
do like a
hinted that
Generation
maybe
Select
there's
Shattered
maybe
Glass
more
Prime thing where they
matrices are
release it
coming
with a
somewhere
deluxe
within
just as a Voyager
Transformers
without
land
the
without me
trailer.
actually
Oh yeah,
saying
that
more
makes sense. That
matrices are
makes sense.
coming within Transformers land. Who knows?
Oh,
It would be really cool though to have a social post of all the matrices like next to each other, all the different colors.
Yeah,
that
you
we
say
see
that'd be
on
cool,
there.
and then you're going to
That's cool.
do that the next
Mm.
day.
He's gonna
Mark.
do
You
it.
know that
That's
you're
a
going to
good-
do that.
We got
Mark,
40th
do it.
anniversary
do they
coming
have
up, right?
pre-order
So
links for
it's a good thing to
Canada
try.
though? I always see them for the
Look at
US.
that.
Pulse works in
Maybe
Canada.
that'll be its own whole book. Matrix is through the year.
Yeah.
Here's how it's changed.
Shipping's
again,
only
and
like
about that.
$20
It'll be a lot
for
of fun.
everything you buy. So,
All right.
Oh, you know what?
So,
Oh, I didn't even-
and I mean
oh,
like
you got
$20
more?
for like 9 figures.
Well,
which is
I
really good.
forgot. I forgot. I kind of wanted to show off the old IDW Cosmos compared to the
He's
new
lost his
Cosmos,
Cosmos.
just to show you the scale,
Lol.
like of how insane this.
Oh,
whole
wow.
Oh
is. I
wow,
mean,
it's
That's
big.
big.
Come on.
I like that. I really want to
That's
get that
strong
for
for
the
it.
30
I mean, don't get me
Cosmos.
wrong. This is a great toy.
Bigger
this
than
old
expected.
Cosmos. Like the IDW Cosmos is.
I like
really
the
sweet,
legs
but
better on the
just
new
to
one.
give
The
you
legs
a
are
just
weird
to
on
give
the
you a
old one.
scale comparison. I
Legacy
brought it
Leo
out. I
Convoy.
definitely
I
wanted
would
to
do
show
that.
it
That'd
because
be
I know
cool.
people are gonna want to see it.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right.
What about a
So that
Legacy
takes care of
Commander class
Velocitron.
Skylink?
Again,
Wait
it
a
is
minute.
5 Deluxe, 2 Voyager,
Voyagers and a
and
leader.
1 Leader. This capsule is going to be super fun. I'm super excited we're doing it. Again, those packages look absolutely
Okay, so
beautiful on shelf. I
you're not
can't
gonna
wait
leave it
for
at that,
people
are
to
you?
see
No,
them.
there's one pre-order
Just
they're
kind of
giving
have
us at
them
the
in
end.
their
Remember?
collection for those of you that collect mint box.
Okay.
It's going to be awesome. That's
At least that's
me.
what he said.
I'm the guy that collects mint box. My whole office is all packaging. I have like 6 open toys. I do like them. I really enjoy the whole process. And again,
See, I like how
Mario,
there's a
Christina
person
are
on the
absolutely
team
killing it,
who
as
likes
well
mint
as
box
Amy
and
on
a
our
person who
team.
doesn't,
Like,
because
they've
then
all
they're
worked
designed
across
for
this
both.
capsule, and they
So they
just
make the
it
packaging
Yeah,
look as
interesting,
good as
so
they
I like to
possibly
keep
can,
that
so in
and
case you
look
want
at
to keep it in
its
box, which I
entirety. All right.
So someone's
we
bragging
revealed
about having the
back on
Conehead
5/13,
pack.
which happened to be Top Gun Day, that we are
Yeah.
bringing back our Top Gun
Ew.
collab item.
Oh, the
You
Maverick.
did
Okay.
call out a few different things here. You can see
Not
here in
that
the first
thing.
image with the blasters in hand, and then in the second image you see it here in jet mode.
Actually, I am
with the
interested
motorcycle in front
because
of it.
I just watched Top Gun.
We got that
so-
comment. Hey, where's the
It's
volleyball?
not a
Where's
good
the hands?
toy.
So the deal is this. We wanted to keep the Comic-Con exclusivity the way it was around the Comic-Con item. We know a lot of people had difficulty getting it because that was when COVID was going on. So with the movie getting pushed out 2 years, it allowed us to also have another point to bring it out. Paramount asked us to also bring
Oh,
it out
dear.
again to create buzz around the movie. So we did that. We also, I
so
have
it's
it
the
here in
Paramount
hand,
thing.
updated the packaging a little. You can see we fixed that movie date here on the pack to actually say 2022. We fixed it on the back as well, and we updated the collab logo to have that 2022.
I will say the deco on
it.
this one looks a
So,
lot nicer
again,
than the deco on the
differentiation
first
point
release.
between what
It's
we
the
did
same
at Comic-Con
deco.
It
2
looks
years ago.
slightly darker.
Giving those
It's
of you
not.
who are now also
It's a
new
repack.
fans, maybe
Well,
you guys didn't
shush.
ever see the first Top Gun movie, but now it's a summer blockbuster, and you're like, hey, I went to go see this movie. Can attest that I just haven't had a minute myself to go and see it yet. I hear it's amazing.
Yes,
I'm
they're
looking
reissuing
forward to it. I'm
Maverick.
hoping maybe this weekend I'll finally have some time to go.
I
and
heard
see it
Maverick's
because I
good.
loved the original Top Gun.
Like
I probably
the-
I heard it was
watched
alright.
once a month.
I
for
heard
like
it was
5 years
great,
growing
but
up.
I've never seen the first
It's
one,
just a
so
great
I'm not
movie. I
watching
loved
this
it.
one.
I
So I'm
only
super
recently
excited we
saw
got
the first
to
one.
get this
Ow.
back in fans'
It's on
hands a
Paramount.
second time.
I canceled my
Yeah,
Paramount
for sure.
subscription
Because
because
I
Halo's over.
actually got a chance to work on the helmet design for that character for the Maverick. John Warden actually worked on that, but that was
Oh,
when
wow.
I was just coming onto the brand as a designer, where he was throwing me a couple of projects here and there. I actually got to do the helmet on that guy.
Yeah,
It came
they've
out
turned
really
up the
cool. Yeah, it was
contrasts
really
to
cool.
try and
It's almost
hide
like your
the
model shop experience
waxwork
was like
plastic.
perfectly formatted to be able to go
Gavin
into
in
this
the
flight helmet or
main
something.
Hasbro
Like, maybe we
chat,
could have done this
the
in real life, right?
TRDQ guy said,
I
"Ooh, you
definitely
can
need a
block
helmet
folks in
real
the
life
chat."
for sure.
We should get you a flight helmet. We'll do it all Transformers style. Another 40th anniversary thing to go after. after, right? So, all
That'd
right.
be
So we
great.
have 3 more Walmart reveals for you. These
Ooh.
are going to go to that
Three
Walmart
more?
Collector-Con event in July.
Oh,
We just wanted to
Collector-Con.
reveal them quick here. We have some movies we're gonna put up on the screen.
The
for
red
Mark
toys,
and I.
yep.
Wow.
So first off, we have
I
G1
can't
wait to
Thundercracker. You
him-
can
grow
see
up
him
on
him
being
upscale.
kind of cocky, no blasters. We
Yeah,
have
man.
Oh,
another
I
shot
mean,
of him from
Thundercracker's
this
my
action
favorite,
shot.
but
You
red,
can see those blast effects that will come with him.
Yeah.
Again, red being our non-converting, highly articulated
Doesn't
line.
look too
And
bad.
then
It's
here you
very-
can see
Oh,
that
the back
shot,
is
something we
amazing,
don't typically
because it
show
doesn't
off on our
transform,
converting
so who
robots, but
cares?
something that
It's
is
very
definitely
bubbly
worth
looking, I will say.
noting,
Like, he's very
Yeah.
round in a
on these
lot of
figures
areas.
because you have that
Why do they
fully
look like that?
detailed,
They can literally
no
make these
kibble,
look like
perfect
anything. Why do
animation
they have to look like this?
representation
Because
of
that's
the
the
character.
You
design they
know
decided
what's
to do.
funny
And
is
then lastly,
that
let's take a look at the packaging. I believe this is the
this
first time
kind of
anybody
shows
outside of
why
the
they
company
should
is
do
seeing that
red.
we are
Is
going
you
closed
see the
box on
clean
these with our
backpack;
plastic
it's got no
initiative.
kibble
So we're
whatsoever.
closing up
But
that
they
front of the
keep
box,
screwing
putting a
up the
nice
figures
big
and
illustration
releasing
on there.
characters of
You
toys
can't see
that
it in this image,
didn't
but on the
really
side, we
call
have
for it.
also,
Well,
And they
these,
just look terrible.
These
too.
next two,
side panel
though,
where you used to see the
are probably the most
all the
highly requested
accessories.
red figures
and
I've
then the
seen.
back shows all the different things you got going on here.
I thought
So
Thundercracker
G1
had another
Thundercracker, I
weight
mean,
mate,
how could you
but-
not? Right?
Yeah, two weight
We have
mates.
the Seeker mold. You got to do Thundercracker.
No, I
I
mean,
mean,
aside
shout
from
out
the
to
prime
Brian
characters.
Parrish. He
normally they only do
designs on
2 or
those
3, right?
red figures, and I know that one's just probably a redeco of the Starscream mold. Does he come with any new
Yep.
accessories? Maybe he does. What do you
He
think
might,
about that?
I
Or
don't-
is there
God, they
accessories?
don't care about
I don't
red
remember.
at all. They care so
honestly,
little that they can't even
if
remember
there
what
was anything.
accessories they
I know
come
the
with.
colors are a little different.
Well, because they're not
Man, we
designed by
designed
them.
that
They're
Roy
designed
and
by
I
have
their
him
know
on
team.
at some point. We were just trying to get out ahead of this and let you guys all know about these items so you can start budgeting because we know Comic-Con's coming, Walmart Con's coming. Like it's going to be a busy July. We want you guys to know ahead of time as best we can what you need to get when you're going to get it, rather than it being
Well, he looks
Get us.
great.
like, oh, he
Hit
does
us
look
with
great.
these so I can just go
He
back
looks
to
great.
sleep.
I mean, the Sunbow animation cartoon colors. I mean, another Seeker in the army, highly articulate, posable figure. I mean, sign me
Still better
up,
than
man.
the
When am I getting my copy?
still better than the stream from 2 months ago where we only
As
saw
soon as I get
sludge.
mine at some point.
That
I'm
wasn't
actually
2
happy.
months ago.
All I saw was the one when Dave
That
was posing out
stream
for the
was,
photo. This is the first one
Let
I
me
had
find
seen.
out where that stream
All right,
was.
so these next two characters actually come from the same universe. You
You know,
guys
it's funny that we were
absolutely
talking about
loved
the
when we did
Motor
Prime
Master
RC,
last
so
time
we
we
knew we
did
had to
this,
do more
and
Transformers Prime
I know I
characters.
mentioned it
So
before,
obviously,
but
if we're in
now
Prime,
you
we
have
have
Motor
to do
Master,
the
so
Prime
that's fine.
himself.
that
Optimus
looks like
Prime.
McDonald's.
You can see him here. He has those swords that come out
Oh
of his arm
god,
when
that
he goes
looks
into battle.
super weird.
In this
It's the
next image here,
plastic.
it's a little bit more
Looks
of a
weird.
close up. You can see that he comes
Oh,
with
he's
the
got the
Matrix that
Matrix
comes out of his chest.
Bendy,
It also
why is
has
it
that
so
alternate head, so you can have the
bendy?
He
different
just
faceplates
looks
there.
like Marvel
Battle
Legends,
mask,
which
no
is what
battle
he
mask.
is.
And then you can see this back shot has all that
The
detail.
back
you
of
would
the
see in
legs are the
animation,
best
again,
part.
Holding up the Matrix and looks
That's sad.
totally accurate to that cartoon.
I like it. I'm gonna get
I
it.
love Transformers Prime back in the
Oh,
day. The
yeah.
Hub, it was great.
I mean,
And then
Transformers.
again, you
That
can
one
see here
looks
this closed box.
great,
packaging
aside
with
from
that
a giant
beautiful,
head.
I don't like the
illustration
eyes.
here.
He looks like
We're
he's
not
gonna
showing you all the
violate you.
accessories. This artwork kind of gives
I
it
like
away.
the
He
sexy
does come
hips.
with the hands that swap into the blasters as well.
Hips are really
So
small.
there's a
on there,
lot going
full-sized
on
version.
in this package.
Really small.
Obviously, another Optimus Prime is always welcome.
Where's my red Morbius
Just
Hasbro?
only collect Optimus Prime, and that's fantastic. And we love you for
They
it. and
did
that's why we keep
Morbius.
making
They
these
called
things,
him
but
Draculus
I love
because of
Transformers
copyright
Prime.
reasons.
I'm super
And he was
excited this is
$84.
coming. We know that this line.
And
is
then
a
they
great way to
accidentally
get those
priced
Prime characters
the
to
Jurassic Park set to
in the
the
way you
price
want
of the
them,
Dracula set,
in
and
their
I
screen
got it
back.
for $84.
Well,
Or 80
yeah,
bucks.
that's the key. That's the key about the red line.
found
it really
4
doesn't
Draculas for
force you to
50
have any
bucks
kinds of
in
vehicle
EB
parts
Games.
Are
hanging
they gonna
off
reveal
of the
Studio Series? No, the
characters at
Studio
all.
Series
So
wave was
some of the
already revealed. It comes out
animation,
next year.
Obviously, models have lose some of that.
No,
truck-
they're gonna reveal some
those truck
SSRE 6
parts that
figures.
you
They
need to
did
Well, no,
with
they
those
only do
RC.
this for an hour. And
It's
there's
really
15
nice to
minutes
get
left.
a screen accurate.
So we probably have
figure
Megatron and then one
that's
other
highly
toy.
articulate.
Wait, you mean they?
Wow, I
they
thought this was
cheat
40
in
minutes.
animation
Okay,
and
that's
it's not-
neat. That's
it's
neat.
not
Well, usually
perfectly,
they last about
accurate
an
in
hour.
Converting, come on.
Usually it's half an
I
hour
did
to an
notice that
hour.
there was quite a bit of an awesome sculpt detail
Watch
on
this
the
be
inside
3
of,
hours.
Optimus's chest.
Well,
when he was
well,
taking
I
out
hope
the
not. I have to
Matrix.
take my dog
That-
for a
that
walk at
looked
like
very,
12:15.
Very tasty to me.
Which is
I
in
was yeah,
super-
there it is. That,
half an hour.
especially the head not having the battle mask. I mean, it's just
You can
so
see they
much
tried to
prevalent
replicate
in
his
that
little like
series,
chin
like, when
thing where
just
he's got those
talking, and
two
it just,
pieces of
that,
silver
that,
that
that
stick out, but
picture
it
is
just
really
looks like
speaking to me
paint
right
blobs
now.
in his picture.
Yeah, this just
the
looks real
character itself
bad.
is
I just
fantastic.
I
think
thought
this
they
just
just
messed
looks
up on
bad.
the
I'm
Matrix.
not gonna lie. This
Yeah.
last one we're gonna show you here is actually probably my favorite. Again,
Megatron.
because I
Megatron.
love
Megatron.
Decepticons, and I
Megatron.
actually just
Megatron.
put this character
Megatron.
in
Megatron.
Imagine if this
so
hadn't
many-
leaked a couple of
and
hours
absolutely
earlier.
It was
Imagine.
literally
Brothers
like 2
Frank
minutes
just made
before the
everything
stream
about
started,
this
we
character
saw these
perfect,
toys because they
fantastic
showed up
for
on
me.
shelves.
Yeah.
So let's take a
Oh,
look
no.
at Megatron with his
Megatron.
smug
Oh,
face
no.
walking.
I don't like
all
the
the
hands.
way
no,
over
no,
the
no,
don't
no,
like
no,
the
no,
hands.
no.
Has his
Oh,
sword
no.
sticking out.
What? I
underneath
think
his
the
And
rest of
face.
the
that's
hands are
That has those
unpainted
insane spikes for
plastic.
shoulder
The
blades. I
entire
love
figure
everything
is
about
Games
Megatron in
Workshop
this series.
Grey.
Well, here,
Let's take a
Oh,
look with
no.
the
in the other
lightning
server,
accessory
Doc,
on
there's
as
scroll
well.
up a bit. There's a
So you
oh,
have
never mind.
all
I'll
that
just put it in our
beautiful
chat 'cause
posability.
you
It
scrolled
comes
quite
with
a bit.
this like dark energon that
He
you can
in
put on.
person
I'm gonna be
versus
honest with you. I actually
online.
don't mind that
Super
because a
beautiful
lot of the other
looking. I did actually
Megatrons
get to
that
see
came
this
out
one
for
in
this
person.
the original toy
I,
line
again,
didn't
love
really
everything
do
about
so
Megatron.
well.
Yeah, they
And then,
were
like,
very
let's take a
good.
look at the back of him. Has that
Remember the
super
light
detail.
gray
You
on
can
the
see they
original
went
Megatron?
all out on this. to
Yeah, it
just,
wasn't
like,
good then and it's
really
not
make
good
it so you
now.
could do anything.
Here,
you
I'll put an
want
image in
with
here of
the
this thing actually in
photos
hand.
that
It
we,
doesn't look too
check
bad.
out on the socials all the time.
It's
and it
loading.
just looks
Hello, Fire
absolutely
Brothers,
great.
my epic
And then you look at the
gamer
packaging,
bro.
you can see it just
I'm not
it looks
seeing it in the
menacing on
chat.
box too, right? And then you get the fusion cannon with the
it's
glow,
loading.
because what's Megatron without a fusion cannon?
Wow.
It's still it's a 4
absolutely
megabyte file. My
incredible.
internet's bad.
And I'm so excited we
Wow.
get to do more Prime characters.
Chills.
And
It's
I
yeah,
like
it's
that
just-
packaging
there you
art.
go.
Getting the
Megatron.
chills,
okay.
getting the dude. I'm getting the chills. Like when you hear Frank Welker speak.
The
in
package art
Megatron's
looked nice,
voice,
though.
It sends chills
Yeah.
up your spine.
Packaging's probably the best thing
that
about
it.
figure is
I do
really
like
doing
the
it
sword
for me,
blast
that
effect that he-
dark- I
that he
like the
has.
little hint of
I like
dark
that it's
energon
closed
in
box so
there.
that you
I
don't
do
have to see it.
appreciate
Ha!
that
Man, you're
greatly.
salty.
That's
Yeah,
it. I mean, he
it's
just
fantastic.
he carries
As
the
opposed
whole
to peppery.
carries the whole series, makes it completely.
does,
amazing. I
he
mean, don't
does,
get me
right?
wrong.
Dude, why'd you
Bumblebee
just
is
freaking
really
own
good
me
in it
like
as
that?
Well, but wow, that Megatron in that series is just.
Yeah, and I mean they nail Starscream in that series too, right? Like he's the buffoon. He
Holy
needs
Can
to
you
shit.
just do
knock
these
out super
characters
menacing,
in
but we have that
mainline
beautiful
instead of
knockout
red,
that the
please?
teams actually have
Thank
in the
you.
Guys, there's
Um,
500 people
we have
watching
a
my
lot of,
stream. That's a first.
Prime was a great show. It was a great
Go away.
comeback.
That's
Like
nice.
that
Brian!
cadence, right? You
What
had
have I got?
G1, which was awesome. And you had Beast Wars that came out next.
I
that was kind
have,
of that like revitalization, and then Prime kind of got to do that again for another
151.
generation of fans,
Nice.
and it was at the time like
Come
the
on
most
down.
expensive animation.
You're the next
ever made.
contestant on the Price is
Price
Right.
is
Came out
Right.
beautiful,
God damn it.
fantastic, and I love it. I still watch it.
Don't forget,
great.
for our Armada fans and our Energon fans and our Cybertron fans out there. We don't,
That's
and even the
true.
Transformers animated.
Huh.
Don't worry, we didn't forget about any of those
Oh.
either.
Ooh,
We did
all
it
right.
not.
Little teases.
We look at all the universes. There is
Little-
stuff.
little
coming
animated
there.
teases.
Yeah, I missed out on those in the middle. That in my point of my life, I was in college and I was traveling, being a
They
tour
may not
manager, so
reveal
like, I kind
Minerva
of
today,
missed
which is
all of that
unfortunate,
stuff
but
going on.
oh
Which is
well.
that point.
I mean, that
I'm
might be the
catching up
pre-order
now.
we're
I'm like
talking
halfway
about.
through season 2 of Armada. Just
That
being
would
like,
be
this is
all-
really
that would be
cool. I'm
right.
sad I missed this when it happened. So very excited.
I hope it's
to
something
be
else. I
studying
hope it's
it to
something else.
understand, like,
I'm sorry,
what's
they had
possible
me at
with the
Unicron
legacy
Trilogy and
games
animated.
in the line. So let's bring Isabella back in. We'll recap those 12 items.
Oh,
I'm
that's
sure
it,
everybody's
okay.
counting. I know I said 13, so that must mean we have one more.
Oh,
Nope,
no,
they
never
have
mind.
one more.
So
Okay.
of the 12 we just went through, Isabella, what
Want
was
to
your
be a
favorite? Like,
re-release of
who
the
from
Jurassic Park
Velocitron or Red
series
are you rushing
figure.
for?
That
Would
would
be
be
Jurassic
so
Park
annoying.
This is it's gonna be so hard to I love all things ninja, so I think Road Rocket is way up there for me. Plus, like with the I mean, you guys showed them off the really cool Shuriken Energon throwing stars. It was such a cool
Does make
accessory.
the
So
pizza a
Road
little
Rocket
bit
is going to be
better.
pretty high up there. But then
The,
I also got to
RC
jump on
pizza.
this
The RC
Transformers Prime
transparent
Red
blue
series
pizza.
train right
Okay,
here.
now we need 4 of them, and they
Art
need
for
to be the
both of
Ninja
those, for
Turtles.
both
Thank you for
Optimus Prime and
reminding me I have
Megatron were
pizza in the
absolutely
fridge.
stunning. And just
Lol.
the detail
Oh, Road
on
Rocket
the
is the Foot
entirety of each of
Clan.
the figures. I love
Road
I
Rocket
love
is
that you
just
can
the foot.
open
She wants
Optimus
feet
Prime's chest and you got another Matrix in there, another Matrix.
Everyone
leadership.
follow my
I
OnlyFans
think
for
that's definitely
Transformers
gonna have to be
Pizza
a fun
Collection.
Check mark.
a counter, right?
I love
But
the
yeah,
G1
it's so
Astro train
hard to
behind,
choose. You
behind
guys
her. I
have
think that's
stuff.
really cool.
There's just an incredible wealth of
Yeah,
amazing
what looks like a
product
reissue.
coming out.
So it's still
Uh,
cool.
My poor wallet.
I don't-
Yes, yes.
My G1 Astro
yes.
train's
Look at
torn to
that
bits.
badassery.
I just realized he's got the G1 Megatron in package.
Yeah, because why the hell not? That's cool.
So it's
Yeah,
so
that-
Maybe one of the reissues.
yeah. I'm a sucker for
That's
anything.
Before
ninja
they
related,
decided to
so
never reissue that toy ever
She is
again.
up there.
No,
Alright.
Japanese
So
reissues.
12 items.
Yeah, I
Those
know, and
items
then
again
even
will all be
Japan stopped
available for
reissuing it.
pre-order in July for Walmart for their Walmart CollectorCon. Keep an eye
Okay.
on their socials.
July.
They'll be making their announcement
For
when
everything.
those will be available. We wanted to get them out in front of there, so now they can help also promote with those images, so everybody can really know
This guy's being very matter of fact about the process
doing
of
a
everything.
big Transformers
like
event
that.
around their CollectorCon
Because,
in July.
Like, I know about it 'cause
last
I
item
learned
of
it
the
in school,
day.
but a lot of
This
people
is the
don't,
item you
and-
will be able to pre-order
Oh, here we
this
go.
afternoon.
Okay, what's this?
1 p.m. Eastern time on Pulse for premium members, 2 p.m. for everybody
Ah.
else. I'm guessing you probably have an idea of what this might be because pretty much every time we do a fan stream, we do a Pulse exclusive.
Shattered Glass.
We started doing Shattered Glass a couple
Minerva?
months ago. Mark and Rachel did the first one. We did the second one, which is
That one?
Blaster via
Blaster?
Social, who is absolutely beautiful, and I stare at him all the time from
Okay,
the
I don't know what this
office.
is.
I love the colors on it, but
Okay.
we have Slicer.
Dude.
All right,
That's
that's cool.
great.
I like the new guy.
Commonly known as
That's
Wheeljack in
new.
the regular universe.
That's
but
new.
we
They
have
gave him
Slicer
guns.
here in
They
Shattered
call him
Glass.
Slicer.
So this is Slicer in bot mode. Let's check out the vehicle mode next. Again, these are the renders because
And he's got
Mark
the rocket
literally
too.
has the only
Nice.
FEP in the building currently. We're getting the ones so we can get some shots done for you. So yeah, so you see it here. In
Damn
this
it, why
beautiful
does it have to
blue
be a
with
Pulse
the deck
exclusive?
there.
Dude, you can order it
vehicle
off
mode.
of Pulse.
We're gonna check him out. He
Whoa,
also
whoa,
comes
whoa,
with
whoa, whoa,
a
whoa, whoa.
weaponizer.
That's
so
a-
you can
he
do
comes
a
with a
lot of
weaponizer?
armoring up here, right? So
He
you get
does.
to pull that weaponizer.
That's a new
apart,
fast
makes
track.
Slicer that much more.
Yes,
Tough
it
guy
is.
helps out here. Mark's going to explain a
Is his
little
name
bit
Tough
more
Guy?
about why
And
this is
pink.
included when we get to the in hand. Next image here. Let's show
That's
how you can turn
hilarious.
that weaponizer
That's fucking
into
hilarious.
That's
this
awesome.
I'm doing
massive
that
weapon.
soon.
And this
Wait,
will play
Slicer's a
along with
Decepticon
those
symbol
of
on
you
it.
who bought the Gen Selects Titan Black Zarek.
Yeah,
Again,
he
Mark
does.
will cover that when he is back up talking to you because he will do it more justice than me. This next image shows that you can also put the weaponizer into buggy mode.
Okay, I have to get this now for my
a little
Black
bit where
Zarek.
we're going with the Slicer here after seeing this.
Yeah.
The next
'Cause
image
it's
is
I
showing
don't
all
get
the
it.
different
Why is
parts
this?
here in the weaponizer. This will be on the
Well, he
back
said
side
you
so
can use it for
see
your Black
exactly
Zarek,
what
and I'm
pieces
pretty sure
you're getting
that
for
might be
those of
why
you
they
who have
released it,
been
because it looks
buying
like
all
his
the
X.
weaponizers and fossilizers, doing those parts
Maybe, I don't
building.
know.
We do see all those images. They're fantastic. We're
Oh,
so
yeah, 'cause he's
excited
got that
you
giant
guys are
red
able to create.
spear.
Blows
Yeah.
our mind. And then you can check out the weaponizer here in bot mode, just so you can
I
see
like the
that you
pink
actually
feet.
get two
The pink
full
feet are
characters
funny.
in
The
this pack from
Pepto-Bismol
Shattered
colored
Glass.
feet.
Yeah.
So Mark,
funny.
why
He's
don't
got
you-
bunny slippers.
for those who
and I
aren't
love the
super
head,
versed
too.
in all of our toys from the day, give them a little show.
We
of what
got Red
going
Cog,
on.
and now we have Red Fast Track.
Well, let's start off with this
Now we need a
gorgeous
red brunch.
packaging, as I've been
Red
with all
Airwave.
these characters, because this is
Exosuits.
some of the best packaging I've
Exosuits.
seen.
Why is it
come
exosuits?
There
out
is
of the
a red
Transformers
Airwave.
brand, in
So,
my
oh yeah, there is.
opinion.
So
I absolutely
he's an
love these
exosuit.
Shattered
Interesting.
Glass packages. So in love with them, but
Is his name
the
Exosuit?
fact that we're gonna bring in and
Exo-
add
Oh my
another
God.
Action Master.
Bionicle?
and
Wait, it's
give
because of the
him
Action Master
his
throwback.
little
Oh my
Okay.
God.
That's-
Oh my
Oh
God.
my God.
Oh, I know. I
that
feel like
is
Andrew's gonna love
totally
this. Wait, what's on his
reminiscent of
feet?
The Action Master. I had a
What are
bunch
those
of
panels on
different
his
builds
feet?
for this, but I'm really, really glad as to where we ended
Those
up on
are
this.
the
spoilers.
I'll definitely be
Panels
putting
on the back,
more
the
about
spoiler,
this
yeah.
build
Ah,
so
so he
you
can
guys
fit.
give
So
your
that's for the Action
Slicer his
Master
little
thing.
dune
That's
buggy mode.
awesome.
But I mean, let's talk about the weaponizer first, which was, as you know, it's the fast track
Oh, I
mode,
like
but
putting the
as we
blasters on the
talked,
back there
that
and
the
the
fast
sword
track
under,
mode
underhand.
and the Roirachi mold makes the spear
Okay, so
mode
it is
for
that,
your Black Zarok and your
Yes,
Scorponok.
okay.
So for those of you who've got the Black Zarok, you can actually use this guy to make his red spear if you didn't want to use the red spear that actually came with him, which was a nice added bonus for this guy to
This
exist.
is a
but
Shattered Glass
it
pickup
really
for me.
does
I canceled my other ones, but I'm
happen
getting
to
this.
exist for the
I'm definitely
exosuit
getting this.
mode.
I
for
love the
Slicer.
Action
I did
Master
think
buggy.
it's
That's
weird that they
awesome.
only did. I
You
did
can
think it's weird that they only
obviously do
did one
all kinds of
deluxe
different
from the listings that we
modifications
saw
and
because
builds
everyone
and
else is
everything else
bigger
that we've
than
been seeing
what
out
the
there in
Wheeljack
the
was going to be.
fandom.
But now it's.
But I mean,
Now you can see why.
you could call him your Shattered Glass Roirachi or Roy Ritchie if you really want to. But here is
I love the golden face.
Slicer. He's got
That's enough
amazing paint
slices.
applications that came out.
It
incredibly
slices, it
clean,
dices.
Red tint, and
Slicer,
the
no
beautiful thing
slicing.
about this
It's got a little bit
mold,
of rust
he
on his
does
hands,
come
and
with
it killed
something
Blur.
new. What did we do that's
He also
new?
has rust on
is
his
his
PP.
two blaster weapons that are actually in
You know what the weapons remind me?
which are the
They
red
remind me
I
of
think it was an
Energon weapons.
Energon
as you can see in
repaint.
a
Yeah,
vehicle
'cause-
mode.
oh,
is articulation
Energon downshift.
with the blasters that you can
Yeah.
actually wrap around.
The guns also have
vehicle,
hinges on them. You
which
see
is
that?
absolutely
Nice,
sick.
yeah, that's awesome.
This vehicle
That's
is
really cool.
just
Character.
completely
Great.
Yeah.
bananas. So
Yeah,
bananas.
I mean,
Yeah, they're
crushed
referencing
it. You
Energon
crushed it.
Shattered
I mean,
Glass.
all of Shattered
Love it.
Glass, 100%. All three of us here, like, we love it. We're all involved in some capacity on it. So speaking of being involved in some capacity on it, Isabella's going to show us. Obviously, it's a Pulse thing, so there's got to be a comic with it, right?
I'm guessing-
You got to show it off. Maybe we're going to tease them a little longer.
Can't forget the comic books. You didn't think I would let you get away without talking about comics. Come
Rusty
on.
Baby.
It's artwork.
Oh, there he is.
That is cool.
Wow.
That is really
This
cool.
That is very
our
cool.
Pulse
I like that.
exclusive.
I'm happy. The stream was
cover.
also pretty
Just
good.
look at that. I think, I mean, on
Ruby,
in this
stop barking.
artwork,
I think this.
on the box art, in the toy itself, Slicer's colors are absolutely incredible. They're stunning, and it so starkly contrasts
Looks pretty good.
with
Looks pretty good.
Wheeljack's traditional colors, right, in a non-shattered glass universe. So it's just a cool thing for me. I mean, look how epic he looks,
Apologies
breaking
for my
through
dog
that
barking.
glass. We're into the alternate dimension reality here. It's just so epic. So just to give you guys a little bit of a teaser, in this particular issue, Slicer gets tasked with what we might say is the war's most important mission: infiltrate Goldbug's camp around Metroplex to sabotage his plans and do maybe
So
a little
he's
bit of
on the good
recon
guy's
gathering
side.
for Ultra
Okay.
Magnus.
Well, yeah, 'cause
But
the
the bot
Decepticons.
that controls
Yeah,
the Titan
I was
wins
just
the
confused
war,
because they
right?
call him
So
Wheeljack
Slicer's
and
gonna end up
Slicer, and
against
then
some
they have the
bigger
Decepticons
problems
symbol.
than
And I was
just
like,
that.
I haven't been keeping
And,
up with Shatterglass.
Soundwave
So.
will give
I
voice.
I think they
to
just
all.
kind of use this as an excuse to make.
So I'm really
Slicer.
excited for you guys to
Someone
be able
already
to pre-order this
photoshopped
toy
Cosmos with
and
a
to get your
pride
hands
flag.
on the comic as well, because it's
Someone-
gonna
she
just
also
be a
did just say
spectacular
Soundwave.
issue.
Community.
I don't know if
And
they're
you,
going to do
you have
Soundwave
to do
next.
both. You gotta have the story to go
I reckon
along
they are.
with
She
the
made it-
product.
she
Look
made
at
it
how
was leaked.
glorious
Yeah,
he
she made an
looks. Just
emphasis
the
on
coloration
Soundwave.
on this guy. And Mark, what you were saying with the Ruby
Yeah, I think
red,
there was a
for
leaked
instance,
listing for
it's-
Soundwave.
it's
This
for the
leaked
blast
listing
I
for
need
everything.
him.
I just like the fact that he comes
Someone
with
help.
the Shattered Glass Richie, and he actually does have like a dagger blade that you can actually give Slicer, so he
he can
can
slice
like
people.
really make his name
Just
happen.
ultimately mess up
Just so you
people.
know, there is another reason why I can't buy from.
Definitely
Pulse.
note
I'll
that
talk
he
about
does
that
have
later, though.
the Decepticon symbol, but we
Yeah.
actually made it in a little
Shattered
bit
Glass
of
is
a
also
hot
available on
pink
EB
color,
Games,
which is
so
really reminiscent of our
buy them
Action
there.
Master series.
Yeah,
and I
but
also
they
wanted to give
very
you this
selective on
comparison
what they
because if
Yeah.
release
you
too.
I'm waiting for
collected
Jetfire.
I can't believe they're
from
doing
our
fucking
Golden
Action
Disc
Masters.
collection,
It's like not just this Action
Mr.
Master. There's a
Jackpot
few Action
here,
Masters
you
that
can
they're doing now,
actually
which is
have
just
2 Action
insane.
Masters here.
It's almost
which
like
are
they
really
actually like the
sweet.
franchise enough to want to dig
Oh
back.
man, more mini collections. Mark and his
There's
mini
already a
collections, guys. It's
mainframe.
never gonna end. We promise. We're working on like finishing though. But as we explore all of Legacy, they just get a little more diverse because we have fans for 40 years that we have to, get to, right? We're
There's
in
so
the
much.
golden
There's
age.
just
Don't
so
they
much
release
out there.
mainframes
from our fans.
separately?
It's just
Because
So
I
Transformers
don't like the
Revelations.
arc. I don't want the arc.
But yeah,
I'm gonna get
This
the
is
arc,
great.
but
Love
only
the
when it
comic
goes on
cover.
clearance.
Love every
It's not on
time
clearance
Casey
yet
does
here.
these
It
for
was
us.
105
I'm
on Black
fantastic.
Friday, and I missed
I'm
it.
So
not touching
speaking
that
of
thing.
comics, one thing to wrap up here. We know you heard
Amazon
it from the
does
G.I.
have
Joe
it
team.
on
We know
discount
you heard it from the
sometimes.
Marvel team. Transformers will also be going to Comic-Con as part of the Hasbro Pulse
Yep,
booth.
figured.
We will have toy expressions. We will have a franchise moment for you. In particular for Legacy, if you pay attention to the mainline reveals, we do.
Oh my
always
God,
have
people
that
are
first
still
image
asking
of the
for
character
Rise of
coming
the
out of the
Beast.
portal.
You're
We
not
have that
getting
photo
Rise of
op
the
stage
Beast.
in the booth.
It's
You come
soon.
stand
It's
in front of
coming
the
out
portal,
next
you get to
year.
enter
It's
the
still
world
too
of
early.
Legacy.
All the
That's
toys
gonna
are
be
in
a lot of
buzzworthy
fun.
and they're
So
kids'
come
toys. They
join
don't
Evan
do
and I.
streams of
We will be
those.
there from the toy team. Isabella is going to be
Too
joining
early.
us from the franchise
God damn it.
team. It'll actually be the first time the two of us get to meet in person. So that's going to be a lot
I
of
know,
fun.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to have Comic-Con be an in-person event again.
It'll be great. The booth is going to be a lot of fun. Everybody's going to have fun. We're looking forward to finally seeing fans in person again. Mark actually is going to be
Oh,
on
lovely.
his honeymoon, so congratulate him on that. He
Congratulations.
doesn't get to join me at
Congratulations, Mark.
Comic-Con. He actually gets to have a little time off. Much well deserved. Super excited for him,
Evangelion,
and
congratulations.
congrats,
Thank you.
obviously, on your getting married.
Thank you, appreciate
All
it.
right. So let's recap those 12 items for all at Walmart CollectorCon in July. Pay attention to the Walmart sites. We will also amplify when those become available.
time to go follow
Someone said
Walmart.
they're
The Shattered Glass item,
overselling.
again, today, 1 p.m. Eastern on Hasbro Pulse for Pulse Premium members, 2 p.m. for everybody else.
Slicer looks so good.
As always, like,
Slicer looks
subscribe,
so
follow
fucking
on the
good.
socials.
Oh, look at
at
the car mode.
Transformer
Look at the
Official
car mode.
for us, at Hasbro Pulse for Hasbro.
Transformers
Um,
team, you are
Oh, wait, hang
Hit
on.
that
overselling.
ding.
Muted,
You know
muted,
when we're
muted,
going
muted,
live.
muted,
You know
muted.
Mark and I are available on
Thank you.
Instagram as well. We always try to get some stuff out there.
Transformers team, you are overselling. Stop. We can see how great the products are. You guys continuously congratulate. Oh, I thought this was gonna be a shit take.
Lol. Okay, here we go.
Yep, just gonna
Here we are.
hide you. Goodbye. That's what happens when you spam too many times after I tell you to stop.
Anyway,
Ooh.
that's that.
Yeah,
That was all right. I don't.
Obviously, the highlights are the Red Series and Maverick.
I'd say the highlights.
think
for
that
me-
was the best one
that's an
they've
MGO video. I think the highlights for me would probably be the Velocitron stuff that we hadn't seen yet, which was quite a bit. I was only expecting it to be like 2 toys we hadn't seen, but it was more than that. And the in-depth looks.
It's 3 toys.
Still more than 2. And I really did like the Shattered Glass thing. That was really cool. And the red I like.
Wait, what was it? 3 from Velocitron?
Cosmos,
seen-
Road Rocket, and
Burnouts.
Burnout. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh,
My
I think it was
highlight was
okay.
Cosmos and Slicer.
Slicer for me. Easily Slicer.
It definitely-
that thing is sex.
it definitely
Absolute sex.
wasn't as good as the last stream that they did with Wave 2,
Oh,
but
yeah.
it was definitely better than Wave 1's.
The Wave 1 was actually pretty good, I think. It was handled quite well. The last 2, I think, were better than this one, but this one's
I
still not
think-
terrible.
I think part of the reason why is that when people are getting the figures early, usually for the mainline releases, they can extend that release for a couple of months. But when it comes to this, it's Walmart exclusive, so they kind of want to get things going for that because, I don't know, maybe they want to... It has something to do with the stores in Walmart, I guess. Because
Yeah,
he knows
Walmart-
that the exclusive, they release quicker than
So,
mainline stuff.
so usually when a contract like this happens between a retailer and a manufacturer for an exclusive, the retailer, because they're the ones approaching about this exclusive, usually. I don't know what the case is here, but usually they are the ones approaching. So they're the ones who have control over a lot of what happens with the product, which is, again, why we don't have a reissue of Earthrise Soundwave, because he's owned by Walmart still. And because of that, they can control
but
when the
people
toys
will
get
still do it.
revealed and released. And that's why, for some of the things that get stolen and we don't see talk about them for ages, because Hasbro literally under contract can't. Otherwise, Walmart will get upset and can sue them for it. And it's a little annoying. But it's cool figures.
Yeah.
Pretty cool figures. I'm getting all of them except for the Lambo, simply because I just don't. And Hauler, because I already have those molds. And I am fine without them.
I'm
Again,
probably getting all of it. I'm getting all of it except the shit stuff like Maverick and the Red Series.
Well, I'm not going to get Maverick,
Also,
obviously. I'll get the Red Prime and Megatron. I'll get Velocitron, and then I will get Slicer, because he looks awesome.
I double checked the wiki and it looks like the whole. It looks like Road Rocket was originally male, but now definitely female. So to the people saying femboy Road Rocket in the chat, that's not how femboys work. I think being trans would be more accurate here. I don't know.
Yeah. The Armada Prime is a myth now. No, so Armada Prime, that Armada Prime they showed off, Mark talked about it. It's just, it was a prototype that didn't transform, that was just made by Takara to say that we can do this. That's all it was for. It didn't move, it didn't transform, everything was glued together. So it exists. It doesn't fit in any of the current scaling that they have now, which is what they said. So they haven't released it.
My
Yeah, apparently
headphones went
Takara wanted to. Oh,
Someone in my chat was asking about it, and so
oh yeah. Well, basically, the thing about that Armada Prime is they tried to put it in one of the current lines and they just couldn't. It just wasn't working.
yeah, he's too big for Commander class. I remember him saying there's too big for Commander class, but he's too small for Titan, and there's no in between at the moment, so they can't really. Thank you, Brian. He can't really like fit anywhere. So that's another reason why he hasn't really been looked at. But Mark said they haven't forgot about it, and it still floats around the office. So it'll come out eventually. It's just not now.
Yeah, and it's good that Mark's actually doing that and
Yeah.
trying to get the ball rolling. Like, I think John probably would have just forgotten about it and put it on the back burner. Now, Mark's very fan-driven.
Well, because Mark was a huge fan before he got hired,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
I quite
Yeah,
like.
yeah.
So was Evan. So I like how both of these guys were huge fans and they get hired, and then they just do fan stuff. It's great.
Pretty much.
No Studio Series, no
something
news
else.
on Rise of the Beast. Okay, so Studio
Yeah, we
Series
just
already.
brought the waves.
So Studio Series already got revealed. Galvatron, Thundercracker, and all them. They come out next year. Rise of the Beast doesn't come out
Why
until
do we-
July. The toy line is not going to be announced for a long time, which is why they moved up to Buzzworthy. And that's all kids' toys. They don't announce kids' toys on these streams because it's just for kids. It's not for us. The collector toys will probably come out maybe a month or two before the movie actually like releases to the general public. Just like for
Yeah, and
example,
also the movies in post production right now, you're not gonna get any new information because it's
Yeah.
not like anything's out there. You can't go to a set and see, oh, there's a car. I want to know more information about it.
yeah, there's
People are just
literally
getting
nothing to go
impatient
on.
on Studio Series stuff. We just got Studio Series stuff. We just got Galvatron. We just got
Thundercracker,
Thundercracker. We just got
Sideways, RC.
Sideways,
Bumblebee.
RC.
People are saying that we need a trailer now. The earliest we've gotten a trailer was like December for, I think Dark of the Moon had a teaser. Well,
Yeah, it had, like,
technically the
Sentinel
first
Prime
movie had a
thing.
couple of teasers, but that was also the first movie
Yeah.
ever
You
for
probably
the live
won't-
action series.
You probably
But-
won't see a trailer until February, at least.
Yeah, there
with-
is stuff
with the
happening in the
Super Bowl.
pipeline. There is stuff
And-
happening
and
in the
even-
pipeline.
Even if it's not the Super Bowl, it's probably going to be 4 months before
Yeah.
you see anything.
And with the
So
way
that's still like 6 to 8 months before you're going to see anything.
and with the way movies are being marketed nowadays, like if the way you market things changes, right? Like a lot of people are going off of how movies and how Transformers movies used to be marketed to us. But if you look at what Marvel and DC are doing and stuff like that, they don't show that many trailers anymore. Because
Not anymore, no.
yeah, because
Why
people
was there a
generally
Super Bowl trailer for Bumblebee? I don't know, because it came out in December.
people generally don't watch trailers anymore. Like you might, but there's a very big dip in the amount of people who watch trailers now. They'll see a couple of
Because it's all
pictures.
social media.
Yeah, they'll see a couple pictures online of the film and get hyped off of that. A couple of few second clips, because people's attention spans are so terrible now that they won't sit through a 2 minute long trailer. So the movie studios take their time with them. That's why we don't like the Thor comes out in a few days, but on friggin' the trailer didn't come out till like what, a month before the first trailer. It didn't
Pretty
come out-
much.
Yeah, so it's different now. So if you get a trailer, the earliest you'll probably get it is Super Bowl in February, but that's still also a little too early. You might get it in like May, because it comes out in July.
And also, no guarantee on the Super Bowl anymore because apparently movie companies they don't really care about Super Bowl as
well, no,
much.
because a lot of
the past couple of Super Bowls didn't really have.
It's Super
many
Bowl's
trailers.
fault. It's Super Bowl's fault on that. They had to fuck up. They had to fuck with SpongeBob.
What
You
the
don't
hell
fuck
is
with
this
SpongeBob.
naked sex chat thing? Get out.
Oh yeah, that's a spam bot. You might get a couple of those.
Fucking hell, too many spam bots. But yeah, and as for the people wanting Studio Series stuff, it's coming. We're supposed to be getting The Fallen eventually. They're supposed to be Last Night Hot Rod eventually. Of course, we're going to
Just
get
keep an
more
eye
stickers.
on Instagram. They'll
Yeah.
likely show it there because we
follow-
showed a whole wave of figures
Dude.
from Studio Series.
Follow Hasbro
Commander
Pulse.
Class. What's the big guy who's got the GPS on his legs now? The one with the tiny prime?
Oh, Stratosphere.
Stratosphere, yeah. Commander Class Stratosphere. That's supposed to be a thing.
So just keep watch their Instagrams. Mark's,
Patience.
Evan's, Sam's Instagrams. Follow Hasbro Pulse on Instagram as well. You will see everything. Plus, Mark, Sam, and Evan always
See-
post in-hand photos of these things, but like better photos than what you see the stolen people with because they actually use proper cameras.
The reason
Yeah.
why they don't do a Pulse event thing for those is because not everyone's into the live action stuff. And before you say, well, what about the SS-86? The SS-86 is all like part of Studio Series. It's all pretty much in the same vein as
Yeah.
that. The only reason why we've had events beforehand is because there was enough of the 86 line to do an event. But you're not going to get that much anymore.
Another
Even
thing.
then, don't forget that 86 event was terrible. Don't forget, it was a couple of reveals at the start, a chess set, a few other things,
Yeah.
comics that we didn't need to hear about. That was one of the bad ones.
You have to also
Don't
look
just
at.
pretend that wasn't bad.
You have to look at the view count, right, on the streams. The Studio Series streams
I'll be right back.
generally get less views than these ones do. So, and it's not just like views when the stream is happening, because that's not how you measure the success of a stream. Though that's how you measure it, but that's half of it. The other half is after the stream comes out, the people who missed it. If you go on social media and you read, oh, it was just a bunch of 86 toys, a lot of people aren't going to go looking at that. But if they see, oh, it was a lot of legacy toys, then they'll go watch that more. So if the view count's low, then they're not going to put Studio Series in streams anymore. They're just going to put them in social media posts, which I'm fine with because we still see the toys.
I would see them in these events, but I get why they don't do it.
It's also a time
And
thing.
hey,
like,
maybe one day they will. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel they could do these a lot quicker, but ultimately it doesn't matter.
I mean, they want to show how
It is what it
excited they are for the toys to get you excited about them. That's how they're trying to sell these
Fair
things.
enough. Yeah.
To be fair, though, Mark
I mean, it's
does
better
a really
than
good,
earlier.
Yeah, Mark does a really good job at that because he's always very excited about these.
It's much better than it used to be, where they would spend 20 minutes on one toy and then
20 minutes on
Just
Core
the-
Class Spike.
God damn it.
Yeah. It was good. I enjoyed that one. That one was great. We saw some things we hadn't seen yet. They even acknowledged the fact that we'd already seen a couple of these things, which I thought was
They've
interesting.
done that a bit, actually. They've been doing that since way back when Legacy Wave 1.
I
was-
remember,
No, way back in Kingdom.
not even that. I remember when they went to Comic-Con and they were showing us Snapdragon for the first time, and John Warden they were on stage showing off these toys, and John Warden was on stage going,
Yeah.
we didn't want this one to leak out, but it leaked out the day before, but here it is anyways, and he showed it.
Mm.
Like,
I mean, it's at least it's better than what was the one? It was Battle Trap, the Power Prime's Battle Trap, where basically Hasbro Australia was going to show it to us at the live event.
I
And
forgot.
then Hasbro America said, no, you can't do that. We have a release schedule. The next day they were found in Singapore on shelves, and Hasbro America didn't reveal it until 6 months later, when it was already at American retail.
I mean, that sounds like Red Alert. Red Alert from Kingdom came out here 4 months early and then got revealed, even though like I had one already and several other people did.
Deep cover too. It seems to happen every time. It seems like the Countach mold just refuses to stay unleaked.
My Toys R Us still has deep covers. They have like 12.
Lol.
There's quite a bit. What the fuck?
Yeah. Hey, I don't think this was an amazing stream, and I think we should, point out the flaws with it, but ultimately it's still all right.
I mean, it was watchable.
Yeah, definitely.
It was watchable.
Can't say the same for some streams. Meanwhile, Power Rangers NFTs.
The Power Rangers team, I don't know what they're doing.
I feel sorry for all those Power Rangers fans.
John Warden's on the Power Rangers team now. I think he's like
Yeah,
lead
maybe.
That
designer.
explains a lot.
Yeah. Maybe John Warden wasn't as great as people thought.
I've had a couple interactions with him. He seems pretty chill.
Who knows?
But I think I'm gonna call it there because I have to go walk the dog.
Yeah, same. It is 2:15 in the morning, and I still have to go to work today.
Go to bed.
I shall.
I'll do a video of my thoughts probably much later. I don't want to do it right now.
Feel free to splice any of this stuff in there.
Yeah. You can splice me hitting myself in the chin with this plastic sword if you want to.
Wow, I get that footage. It's mine now.
Yay!
All right. Well, thank you
Thanks
everybody
everyone
for
for
watching.
showing up, and
Yeah.
thank you. Thanks for listening to the other two talk about their thoughts and listening to me being a fucking idiot.
Same here, except
Like
the
and
other way around.
Subscribe and stream.
Like, subscribe, share, post, send your waffles to me. I'm hungry. No, I'm kidding.
Read the
Eat
disclaimer.
snack.
And the other one, you bastard.